Hello, and welcome back, everyone, to D6, where I, Yoshi, bring together some friends from across the internet to play on a TTRPG show. Whew. Any more judgments that we would like to pass?
That was sure a pre-roll conversation.
Any more judgments we would like to pass, my friends?
I mean, I could reiterate
Tara, would you like your input?
No. No, I'll play nice.
This proceeds to disintegrate.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. That might just be what happens after this. All right. So before we get on into today's session, we got a couple of quick announcements, and then we will jump on in. So first and foremost on the short list here, talking about Patreon stuff. As usual, our Patreon has all of our stuff that's a little bit more earlier than all the content that comes out here on the channel. If you're interested in catching up on the show, or if you want to be ahead of the show, our episodes go live at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or Pacific Time. Fucking Daylight Savings Time doesn't exist for me. 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and then also our podcasts go live at 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Pacific Eastern Time. So, there. Yes. I haven't gotten too much further with the Path of the Twin Masked Barbarian just yet. It's in the works. It's something that I have to kind of process a lot into, as I do with a lot of the homebrew subclass stuff. So if you guys are still trying to just catch up on a lot of the other homebrew stuff that we have already released, then by all means, it will be over on the Patreon, and pretty much all of our homebrew stuff is available for our $10 tier. And also, speaking of, if you want to catch any of the extra content that goes live along with the episodes, a few hours after the episodes go live, that is available for our $10 patrons as well. So you get to see what the cut is before the episode starts and what the cut is after, or during the break.
Insider's note, he has been very, very busy. It's not that he's not doing anything. He's got so many things on his plate.
It's a non-stop thing here. I don't get a break. In light of that, all of our Patreon stuff is concurrent. All of our podcast stuff is concurrent as well. So, following that, as I had mentioned before, right now we are selling DM dice trays, kind of like mine right here. I'll show you. We're selling dice trays over on the
Yeah.
It's a kind of blue, I suppose.
Maybe not.
Yeah, no, I have
one that's maybe not blue.
Yeah, no, I have one of the abyssal purple ones over here. Let's see if it will.
By the way, abyssal purple.
Yeah,
that was one of the candidates for the Nightwish, if you guys remember from the last campaign.
Yeah. So these dice trays are currently up for sale. Black and white is made to order. Special kinds of filaments like these, which kind of have that glitteriness. You can request them, but I will have to charge more for it. And of course, they're printed in two different pieces.
Specialized filaments.
I had to print these in two different pieces, which means that you can get them in different colors for the top and the bottom. So, but black and white is just made to order. So if you guys are interested in that, these are of a personal design. I have been using this for years now. So if you guys are interested, there will be a link down below to the shop where you guys can pick one up. Speaking of the Shein shop, to those of you who probably might have seen it over on social media, but we are cleaning house here for the show, and one of those things of cleaning house means I have to get rid of a lot of these miniatures that I have been that just been sitting around for years and years. For most DMs, it would be a great idea to kind of keep them, but for me, I need the room for what will be the next campaign and the following future of the show. So, that being said, if you are interested in picking up some of the miniatures that we have created, not just only for the show, but also just those that we're allowed to sell without needing a license, we will be putting them up over on the Shein shop. And to start with, and I'll, because I know I made a small spinny video, I'll put it here for it. But we have a Tiamat figure that we used the other week in the Shein shop. It is available right now. It is not cheap. I do apologize. This is mainly because it is hand painted, it is airbrushed, and it was big and it was already expensive to already have. So, if you're just looking to have Tiamat fight your party, or you're just looking for something to put in your room as a little piece of a really cool, just a cool figure for you, then by all means, there will be a link down below. You can buy it, and we will ship it to you. Pretty much anywhere within the US. I can't do Canada and I can't do international shipping because both certain laws with the business and as well as just it costs way too much. So if you are within the 50 states, then by all means.
By the way, it is my favorite paint job I've ever done. I am so happy with how Tiamat turned out.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And we will be having some more of the figures that have been used on the show on there as well. I have a couple of that will be lined up. And also, we will be reselling some official D&D figures as well eventually. Just like I said, it's just to get it out of the house so I can make room for other stuff. But yeah, a lot of these figures are very expensive, so I do apologize, but it's also a means to kind of help fund the show in the future. I think that's that, so we'll jump on into our sponsors, starting with Volante Design. Hey guys, I'm wearing Volante right now. This shirt and this vest is of Volante Design, and I'll a little uppy up and spin around, yeah. Yeah.
It is a very neat, very clean design, and that's the same with all
Wow.
their products. It is very crisp, it is very stylish. As you can see, it is fit to bigger forms as well as the thinner folks, so
Yes.
they cater to all sizes.
Yes. So you can definitely grab yourself a personal measuring tape and then also just see what fits. Or I also hear that they kind of do some custom orders if you're looking into that. Just do keep in mind this sponsor is a bit more on the pricier side, but that is because they make their clothes to last, fighting against fast fashion as well as being a strictly United States producer. So they make everything here in the United States and they make it all in-house, and it is designed by some of the most amazing fashion designers within the industry. And if you want to feel pretty badass, then by all means, pick something up and we get a bit of a kickback when you use our code D6EO8. And speaking of other sponsors, our wonderful friends over at EM Publishing. To those of you who do not know EM Publishing, they have released the advanced 5th edition game set, which is the an updated version for 5th edition, which is what most games run off of, but it's better, in my opinion. Considering that this will be the system that we will be jumping to for the foreseeable future with this show, Advanced 5th Edition is available over on Level Up, on the Level Up website by EM Publishing. and you can pick up the Adventurer's Guide, which is their PHB today, or if you just only want the PDF and be able to share it with all your friends, it only costs you some $26. But if you want the physical edition, it does cost a little bit more. Unfortunately, due to some tariff situation, the prices of those books got a little bit more expensive, so do be wary of that. But if you are looking to up your game for your 5th edition campaigns, Advanced 5th edition
level up your game.
level up your game. Then you can check out EM Publishing's Level Up Advanced 5th edition. It is compatible. It is backwards compatible with all 5th edition content that includes the 2024 edition, as it is right now as well. So yeah. Fun. Do excuse me. Hold on. I just need my timer on. There we go. All right. So
it's gonna be fun.
What?
It's gonna be fun.
Yes. All right. Sorry. The new headphone thing is getting broken in. Okay. I think that's about it. Are we ready to get in?
Sure.
I think so.
Ready?
Get into what, Aaron?
Ready to get into game?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go. Let's play D&D.
I have a thunderstorm happening.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, that was probably me.
All right. Okay. So. Where we had last left off. As the Wandering Vanguard, after a thorough trip from one dimension to the next, as well as a very intense fight within the Nine Hells against the Dragon Queen, after her defeat and subsequent very uncomfortable meeting with the King of the Hells themselves, finally return home. And as such, you make your way to Vale, freeing a couple of allies, including Canis's children, mostly. Making new allies, as well as finding new love. In preparation and planning in order to keep things moving, the next course of action is to find the Queen of the Adamantine Bastion within the Feyrealm, and as such have called upon another ally in order to try and find them deep within the Unseelie kingdom. As such, early in this morning, still interested in all of the preparations.
Oh, Aaron, terribly sorry. I can't hear you. Your mic, I think, cut out.
It cut out.
Yes.
It's back now.
It's back now, but I suddenly heard quiet.
Yeah.
What's going on today?
Although it's a little hard to say
It was
that
punctuated by that sound.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Little like electrical popping.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Shouldn't. All right. No, it's fine. I just got to keep moving. Sorry to say. In the early of this morning, though, Winry,
Ah, yes.
as you find yourself convening with the rest of your party, you begin to hear the echoes of the souls of the gems that you have within your possession.
This may warrant Wenry just, like, scurrying off to a little corner and just checking out the stones, just like, you guys talking? What's going on here? She'll probably hold them up in her hands and whisper, just like, hello?
You feel a certain measure of tensity from one of them, and the other a much more pacifistic behavior from the other. The deep greenish gem and the white diamond is a kind of spin and fill with these souls.
I'm guessing this is entirely regarding the departure of your, compatriot.
You hear one of the voices as it reaches out. Not compatriot, rather cause of much trouble with the Klinghax.
Unfortunately, I really had no choice in that decision.
You hear from the other deep green gem. It is fine. However, we do not have a means to pass on. We will need to forge something anew in time.
Something anew. Any ideas? Or will that be something for me to decide?
You hear from the diamond. Something that will need to come across us when the time is right. We do not know what kind of weapon we will need to be in the future, but I fear that we are still necessary.
Then feel free to tell me anything at any time. I'll keep you handy. Nothing's gonna take you away from me, at least not right now.
Very well.
And just curious, because now her soul is trapped with him down in the hells, she dares not say his name. Is there anything I can do for her, or is that it?
No. The Klinghax is now the property of one of the most dangerous and powerful devils in all of the star. It is something that we should remain wary of in the future. Dare he try to extract any information regarding the lost age? I worry for it. But that soul is no longer our concern now.
I am going to have to apologize to Mumgrish Spirit many times over for that. Kept it safe for who knows how long, and now this. Alright. But we will figure out something. Let me know if anything pops up that gets your attentions.
You hear from the green gem, the emerald, as it just growls, "We will."
And Winry will secret these gems into a very, very safe pocket.
Alright.
At this point, she doesn't trust even her bag of holding. She's got probably a secret pocket within her vestments.
I'm about to do the old country for no man. It's like, don't put it in your pocket. Then it just becomes another coin. Which it is.
I never saw No Country for Old Men. I cannot understand the reference.
Well, I know what we're doing tomorrow.
No, you can't. You can't make me. I don't want to.
You can. You live in the same house. You can just put it on the TV and put the volume to max. You will be watching.
I have headphones.
I don't want to be rude.
Just go full Clockwork Orange.
No!
Golly.
I actually liked Clockwork Orange.
Alright. As early morning hour passes, as Unix, you attune to your weapon. Eucanus, having the last major conversation with Benedictus about his blessings. Salazar, your conversation with the goddess of magic. Arya, your fresh new relationship with Elliot.
Yay!
Citra.
Teacher wasn't doing anything, she was just wandering around.
Yes. In the early morning.
Citra was there.
She was somewhere, at least.
And Citra was having a grand old time.
She's enjoying the moment of not crazy.
Sitting under a tree, enjoying a bird chirping. Peace.
Pretty much!
Citra.
Uh-oh.
In the early
There it goes. I
morning,
said too much.
I needed to get to you one way or another.
Oh no.
In the early morning, you feel a call from the ether, a link and connection that is awkwardly that of a commune spell.
She's just like looking around like, is this actually happening? Oh my gosh.
As a soul reaches out to you, as you hear just this young voice as it echoes to you. Blessed Son, we are lost. We are in need of guidance. We are in need of answers. As first question comes in. Blessed Son, are you still there?
She is gonna take a minute. This is her first time ever having to do this, but she does remember how it was when her grandmother could only answer her strictly through commune, so it was never truly like a worded answer. But I guess to this person, whoever's communing with her, if whether it be cloudy or not, there would be a sudden, very soft, like beam of light from the sky again, just very lightly, nothing like, you know, full solar beam at someone's face, but it would just be a light ray of light, you know, from the sun itself, but like it would give that warming feeling of someone is there, someone is listening.
You hear a breath of relief, a semblance of relaxed answer. As another question comes across in the commune spell. Darkness begins to fold at all sides within our city. Can we expect help?
This one's a little complicated. She doesn't know who this is or where they're coming from, or can she get a sense of that?
You get a sense that it's in the far west of Vale.
Far west. Okay. But it's Vale. They're in that continent currently.
Well, the far west could be anywhere in the west side of Alanon. It could be Ordofheim, it could be Orikani, it could be Sholtar Port, Yongus, it could be anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But you just know it's to the west.
Yeah. Sorry, mouth, stop it. She wants to give a direct answer, but she also knows that their next directive, their next point of action is going into the Feyrealms, and the very little she knows is that time is very different in those realms. So the best answer she can give in the form of using light, now that she realizes that's how she can answer, is that there's still light, but it seems a little overcast. So it's almost like a meaning of there is help. You'll have to do what you can in the meantime, but there will be help.
Okay. The third question comes in. We have regained your blessing. As the light begins to fill the world once more, we take up arms against this terrifying force, but most hope has been lost. Can you grant us guidance? Can you tell us where to go?
For clarification, they're asking, like, what to do? Like, in this situation?
In a situation, yes, but also, like, you could provide them a location if it is something that you want this individual to do.
Ouch, stop it! The only allies that she knows she has within Alernon specifically is Vale, and they're already gearing up and have protections in place. I guess the light would shift, in a sense, to point towards in the direction of Vale. If there is, like, she can't see anything or see this person, they should just hear them, correct? Because I've never done god shit with this character, so I'm like, what are the parameters here?
Yeah, no, this is testing the boundaries.
Okay. Yeah, I think she would have the light shift. Like, it's a little weird. It's kind of like just watching, like, someone with a magnifying glass move the light.
Yeah.
But it would be in the direction of Vale itself.
Considering that there are usually 5 questions to a commune, with this being the third one.
I thought there was only 3.
I think commune is 3.
Yeah.
So only 3?
3 questions.
Up to 3.
Yep, up to 3.
Okay.
Questions that can be answered with a yes or no. Or vague things, yeah.
That's why I
In
was
this
like,
case,
how do...
vague is just a light beam pointing, just like, go that way.
It's so weird to be using the commune spell, but in the direction of, you are now that god.
Yeah.
And then,
Seek the
knowing
beacon.
this, after that, the light would return back to this person to warn them that just to hold out hope and to give that hope to others kind of a feel. Because the only way you fail is if you lose hope and give up. And after that, she'd probably make a beeline for Belle, like, for that one. Like, well, I kind of answered for you, but Jesus, here we go.
Just a second here.
Uh-oh. You alright?
Yeah, no, it's... Hit that godforsaken top button.
Don't touch the button.
Yeah.
But yeah, she, after saying that, she just kind of sit up like, I really hope I did that right. I need to go find Belle. Whoever's listening is probably like, are you okay? Like, she's like talking to herself, and then she just kind of like starts running off to wherever Belle might be. Probably trips, falls on her face, gets back up, says she's okay, and keep going.
Yeah.
This is a god, everybody.
As...
Not bad for a first commune.
Yeah. In that essence, you in the last moment, as the light begins to fade away from this individual, you see what looks like to be a young, half-elven woman who is just in full paladin garb. Not that of a familiar one.
Mm-hmm.
But a completely different face, a unknown face. And as the light begins to leave them and the eyes make contact with you, they realize that they're not looking at the old sun god anymore. Before realizing that that old sun god is gone and this one has taken its place.
Yeah. Realizing that they're seeing that, she would just try to have a very calm and like, it's okay kind of face. Like, I like understand that this is going to be a shock, but it's like, I'm here, I'm helping.
Yes. As such, commune ends, and you go to run off to meet with Belle.
Yep. Well, she kind of made a decision without his say, but like, what was she gonna do? You know?
All right. As the final hours of the wee morning come to an end, and all of you begin to coalesce into a single space as all of you make your way to a still being repaired throne room. You...
Like we walk in and
Sorry.
somebody's got like spackle on a pallet and they're trying to fix a section of the wall.
Already have all the scaffolding all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, they had scaffolding way back when. How do you think all the Sistine Chapel and all that fun shit happened? So
Exactly.
It's just all wood.
yeah.
As you guys enter and convene, as the most notable NPCs are also here, Balaro, Ellen, Elliot, and as well as Fuchsia and Ayor are within presence here.
Yeah. So, just for clarification, I think you meant the west of Alernon, not west of Vale, because Vale is the city
Yes.
that they're in. Okay. Sorry, that's why I got confused. I'm like, the west side of the city? I can do that in like 5 minutes.
Just show up.
Imagine the shock on their face. You just appear.
Her speed alone.
To be fair, light is very, 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 very fast.
It is.
She is.
Fastest material in the world. And as all of you convene here, you begin some minor discussions amongst yourself on what your plans are moving forward. Canis, as you can see, just like off to the side is a very unarmored Ellen, and for the first time do you see, like, without the heavy set thick plate, you notice for the first time the slight baby bump.
Aww. Teacher's just muttering to Arya, going, I actually just had someone commune with me, oh my god. Did I just call myself oh myself? Meanwhile, she's got like a red mark on her forehead because she fell face first and got back up on the way here.
Well, how'd it go? How you feeling?
Nervous. Listen, it's weird to have used commune with my grandmother, and now I'm in the place she's in. It's a little weird, but good. I don't. It's a little scary because of what they need help with, considering what we're all stuck in. But I had an answer that unfortunately I kind of overstepped and gave that answer without asking the king first. Looking at Balaro like.
As you see his head tilts. I'm sorry.
Someone had communed looking for the sun god, essentially. And they're out west in Alernon. It looked like a little, like, half-elf. Armored and all. And they're not doing great, and they asked for guidance, and I pointed them in the direction of Vale. At the end of the day, we all need to be teaming up together at this point. The more scattered we are, the worse things will be.
I'm not going to say no to new allies making their way here to Vale. We have more than enough of our own problems, dealing especially with what is the former Kayam border, as well as trying to establish some measure of connection and trade. Whoever this individual is, and whoever his or her intention might be, we will gladly accept their allyship. But it does...
My only concern is that in between all this still lies the Tarask. Is there a way... Like, are there ways for them to get around this?
I don't know. I mean, we have airship ports. That's as far as that we're able to do to connect back to the mainland for the moment. And considering that a lot of our usual allies between Lobondel, Dracovania, Stolf, are now disconnected and disjointed from us, it is impossible in order to consider what trade is at the moment in order to make the people here survive. That has been something that I've
reconstruct the entire line.
Exactly.
Ooh.
So, with the air being as dangerous as the sea at the moment, our only choice is just to wait and see what legions might walk upon our shores.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I kind of overstepped, but I wasn't also expecting it so suddenly.
Like I said, we're not in any position to not have any allies join us now.
Mm-hmm.
We need as many people as we can.
Honestly, staying together is the best thing we all can do.
It was kind of the message we were giving the other realms, instead of just being so guarded and separated. They needed to join. At some point, we're gonna need their help as much as they need ours.
The people of this world have relied upon gods for a very long time. His head turns towards you, Arya. It's not unusual to seek the guidance of those who we have often considered to be quite above us. Especially not only in terms of power, but wisdom.
Mm. Just putting a band-aid on her forehead.
It already healed up like
I will
long ago.
say,
Still hurts!
godhood does not inherently need wisdom. I think that probably.
Yes, but it comes with its benefits, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. They needed help, though, and I couldn't give them the direct answer. We're going into the Feyrealm, and we could be gone for a day, we could be gone for a year, we don't know.
I hope we don't end up being gone for a year.
Oh no, for sure.
I also hope not.
But I felt that directing them to you was the better answer.
I'll have a small battalion sent to the west, across the mountain. I'll make sure that they keep an eye on the shores, and ever the case that somebody might intend to bring forces to the side of Vale.
Right. So we're also still dealing with Wallenstein, I believe.
That is also something that we've been dealing with, but quite luckily, the Union down near the Kayam border, or I guess now just Kayam, have managed to make it as unapproachable as possible before any Wallensteinian ships might attempt to take the crossing.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
But that's as far as it goes for now.
Hmm.
As
Well, they
you
still
go-
were pretty keen on Hongwei, so who knows what they'll end up doing.
As this conversation continues, you guys hear the large doors of the throne room begin to open. As all of you take a look back, and you see walking in is the very tan sun elf of Xerxes as he enters. Howdy, y'all. Hoping everybody's doing well.
I think so. Looks at the rest of the group.
Yeah.
I've got some good news since everything's going on right now. As his head turns back and he pushes the door a little bit more open, revealing a familiar face to you, Nyx. And Uzu, would you like to describe Eileen for us?
Yeah. So in comes a just medium, like average height, Herringon girl with just really fluffy purple hair, mismatched colored eyes. One that is silver, the moon, and the other is like almost like a dark gem color. And she comes in with some flowing skirts, but a little bit also kind of country themed, like the man next to her.
Teacher
And-
just blindly waves. Like,
She perked up at seeing someone familiar and waves, and then she sees someone else waving to her, and she waves with the other hand.
I forgot how adorable she was.
Nyx gives like a small smile.
And as
Everybody sees this smile, everybody knows immediately Eileen is a friend.
Yep.
well, this here is Eileen, and I'll let her take it away with anything of the particular details involved in the Fae.
Huh?
That's what they were asking us about the Unseelie queen thing.
Yes. Well, I'm here to help. Hello. I do not know where to begin. Looks to next, opens mouth to say something, but then remembers name was a thing, and so she just goes like, Willow, where should I begin?
Well, I suppose beginning with how we may need to be careful about any traps as well as words.
Mhm.
And then probably our heading of any additional dangers that we might face in the Unseelie court.
Yes. Well, the Fae is very tricky. They are able to use words against you as a weapon. They are able to trap you. So you must be very careful with any words that you share with anything, even if it is around an object or a tree. You never know what could be there. We will need to be very careful with travel and moving around, as, well, tracking is a specialty. They like to hunt, and are very proficient at it.
So we're gonna be hunted?
If we say the wrong things, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, we're being hunted here, so I guess it's the same thing.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
Everyone just gives a collective sigh of tired.
So we're kind of used to being chased around.
Well, that is unfortunate, but I guess that's also good. So, we'll be able to handle that. Are you able to handle, gruesome sights of violence?
Unfortunately.
I've grown accustomed to them, yes.
You get used to it.
Nodding, nodding, nodding.
The monk to monk nod.
That is good, because they're awful. And, well, when using of the words, they can also infect the mind. So, it is good that you are used to that. Well, unfortunate, but good.
Note to self, use Beacon of Hope for wisdom saves, because we suck at it.
Speak for yourself.
Fuck off.
Well, if worst comes to worst, I don't think I'll be very much affected in this place. Charms and the like tend not to take hold in my mind anymore.
Oh, that's good. They may try to kill you first, then.
I wonder
It's
what
a good
fairy
thing-
skeletons are capable of.
It's a good thing he's a tough cookie.
Tough cookie.
It's a
He's tough.
saying that he is able to stand on his own.
If the fairies want to bring death to their own realm, well, then I will give them death.
He also has a sense of the dramatic, if you have not already noticed.
My
He's
whole
really
life
very
has been
nice once you get to know
dramatic.
him.
Oh, I mean-
so.
If he wasn't nice, then I don't think Willow would tolerate him, so if he is here, he's okay.
Tolerate.
Yeah, tolerate.
You hear as Fuchsia
Your
goes,
smile.
tolerate.
Ha ha ha!
Oh, I think she more than tolerates him, love.
Hmm.
He just rolls his eyes.
I don't understand.
Shut up.
I'm
You
sleeping
see-
with him.
You see as Xerxes kind of like leans over to you. They're I think they're a thing.
Yeah, Nyx whispers this to
Yeah.
her, not like outwardly just saying it out in the open.
Mm.
It's just like, but very blunt with Eileen.
Mm-hmm.
If we're
A
all
little,
done
like-
gossiping,
Floppy ears perk up. But that, yes. Well, I have experience with the Unseelie and everything. So I would like to offer more services if I may go with you to help you navigate.
Are you okay with that?
Well, I'm here to stop her.
Hey, Nyx,
Uh-huh.
are the Fae gonna be a little all angry considering it's a bunch of gods invading their territory?
Eileen,
Till 10.
make me a history check.
Do. This is so cool. -1. Let's go. 0.
A what?
The thought in the process of trying to remember the laws between the Fae and the gods, have completely escaped you today.
Oh my god. Beautiful.
I just like she's just like it's just like a dial-up tone, and then she's like, "Oh right, you're gods. Should I have help before I came in?"
What? No.
You're fine.
No.
You're fine.
You're amongst friends.
Honestly, in this company,
Unless you want to
formalities
start
are...
taking worship of one of us. Then I suppose.
We'll leave that up to
Nods.
your discretion later. For right now, we're
Okay.
just trying to get through things.
He just shrugs.
Okay.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I mean, I think they're going to be mad no matter what because of what you're doing. But sometimes madness can show in different ways, I think, in the Fae. So don't expect anger, but possibly expect insanity.
So it's just pure
Potential.
chaos?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I mean, if what I remember about the Feywild. I wasn't there for very long, but...
What's Eileen's dump stat again?
Intelligence.
So
I'm
is
guess-
Tidra's! Best friends!
I was gonna guess intelligence, considering that -1 history mod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't make assumptions, but that was funny.
Yes.
Through reading about the day court, would I get any glean about Fae interactions with gods?
Make me a history check. Considering that's not one
Got
of
it.
the ones that you would have.
Yeah, no, I don't have proficiency in history.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay.
God damn.
The foresight
The two polar opposites of the
Yeah.
spectrum here.
in the terms of it, Nyx, as far as you have ever read or had been aware of the Fae, considering that it was one of your massive passions, you are aware that the Feyrealm is only welcoming to that of elven gods. And there might be a few rules that... there might be tensions, rules, as well as laws that would be kind of crossing the boundary, having those who are not of Fey or Elven descent to walk within this realm. So, in the case of the old moon goddess as well as the old nature goddess, they were both of certain Elven descent, which allowed them to enter that realm freely, the way they did.
So Citra asked a good fucking question.
Yeah. Like, Nyx is like, good question. Nyx divulges that information and has a ponder about it as well, with considering the moon goddess as well, that being part of their, I guess, not bloodline per se, but like origin.
Yes.
I'm not sure if they count as part of that or not.
You are
With that being
considered
the case.
Fae.
Yes.
Given the nature of your being, you would more than likely be welcome. As for the rest of your party,
Less so.
Not so much.
not so much. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Nyx divulges that information.
Got it.
Oh,
They're
Though
racist.
it doesn't mean... Yes, indeed. But though it doesn't mean that I am very much accepted by the Unseelie Queen.
something else about you because of your connection with the Fae as well as your godly power.
Okay.
You remember back a year and some time ago the attempt to break the chains that bound Eileen to the Unseelie Queen.
Right.
Most
yes.
of them were broken, but there are still 2 left. And you can, when focusing on it, you can see those chains.
Oh, shit.
He kind of like looks at Eileen again, but like not directly at them. But she's like, "What the fuck is that?"
Can you touch them, or is it just like?
Yeah, Nyx is like kind of curious and just like pokes at it a little bit.
Yeah. As you can feel the ethereal chains. These were different. This is that of Fey magic, old Fey magic. Probably during the time in which Fey is just a superior version of Elven descent. Given that, you would acknowledge that this is magic probably during the time in which the gods and the Findal were at war.
Mm.
I mean,
You notice-
Nick, you are friends with a Nephilim.
You do notice that the chains have a lot of Sylvan writing upon them that coincide with contracted words that are used to manipulate. Considering that most of the chain is broken, that means a good chunk of the contract has been dissolved, which has allowed Eileen her independence.
Mm-hmm.
But there could very easily be a pull from the Unseelie Queen to just, pull at the chain of Eileen if she so desired.
That might be dangerous to go with Eileen as a guard. Because Nyx is now worried that Eileen might be forced to change their tactics if the Unseelie Queen forces them to. Eileen.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure how you feel about this, but before we go to the Feyrealm, do you want to attempt to disconnect the rest of the Unseelie Queen from you?
Oh. Could we
Was
do
that
that
a-
again?
By Nyx is judging this from just like assumptions and stuff, but it's just like they're assuming that they can help at least with this chain breaking, but they're worried that it will alert the Unseelie Queen, but that's their only real concern with it.
You would not be wrong in that assumption that in the attempt to do so, you might end up invoking the ire.
Again?
However, there might be another method to maintain or at least let Eileen maintain her control.
Okay.
And that requires power from you as a god. A blessing, if you will.
Well, since we are going into the Unseelie realm, I do want to make sure that your safety is kept in mind. If you would allow me, I would like to try to protect you with what I can.
She smiles. Of course. I trust you.
Nyx is kind of nervous. It's like, I don't want to. It's like,
I know, it's new and weird to do all these new god things. I had to commune with someone out of nowhere. It's weird, but you'll get used to it. Oh god, yeah, Nyx doesn't like social things, and now she has to be social as a god.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get used to it.
Well, not
It's a
only
curse.
that, but like also for like having this like stance of like I have power over you, and just like it's just like
It feels
they
icky a
avoid
little.
being a queen for they just avoid being any type of royalty. So
Well, that's
being
too
a
damn
god is just
bad.
like, god damn it.
I don't want to be a god anymore, Grandpa. Well, that's too
Too
damn
bad.
bad.
She started this whole adventure as just a little hobo vagabond, and now she's a goddess.
Oh no,
How's
all
that
of you
promotion treating you?
all of you being
Grumble.
mad about needing responsibility. Yeah, sucks, don't it?
Citra didn't say she was mad, she just said she was nervous.
I had to deal with this bullshit 50 years ago.
And
it's
now-
your turn.
I can give you my blessing as a new Fey god.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, you're just so forward, and I'm thankful for that.
Yes.
Social link unlocked.
As you reach to Eileen as this connection, you feel as the power of the cosmic, the very essence of nature, of the dark side of the moon, as shadow fills your hands, as you watch it leave you and it envelops Eileen. Eileen, you feel connection with the earth, the star, with the darkness, the night. And however you wish this blessing to take shape, Eileen, you become the champion of the Luna Laptia.
Oh shit! You are now. What was it?
Luna's Nyx's champion. Blah, blah, blah.
You're now my most valuable employee.
Here's a shiny sticker. It sticks it to your forehead.
That's just a you tried star.
Oh, is it one of those moving holographic stickers?
Of course.
Ooh.
It's a muff.
It will.
Blessing.
I'll develop a small feat for it, because it was actually supposed to be something that I was doing for the main document. But like I said, today is going to be a relatively laid-back show.
Yeah.
So we'll go more into that as the week goes on. But this is new, as a player is giving another player their blessing.
It feels weird, but it's fun.
Yippee! You could become a jackalope if you wanted to.
Do all of us have our champions now?
No, Citra didn't get around to helping Ignis yet.
Winry has
Little jackalope horns.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
a little moon jackalope with glowing horns.
Yeah.
You can definitely see that Xerxes' eyes just brighten up, it's just I think I like this. This is
I headbutt him to check if they're real.
Yeah, just oh yeah, no, they're real. They're very real. Just hits the ground.
Oh, my bad.
I missed you.
You're fine. You're good.
I missed you too.
Just free cure wounds is him. You okay?
Are you alright there?
No, I'm fine. This isn't the first
All
time
right.
that Eileen's put me on the earth.
Okay, so just cross his arms again and then ignore him since he said he's fine.
What a warm character Canis is.
He said he's fine. If he'll get up, he'll get up.
Just give me a minute. I'll get my bearings.
Nyx is still grinning, like the little small grin. Just like, ah, yes. I've missed my friend.
Pharrell is proud from Yimden.
And
So, you are now protected.
Well, the chains... Oh, sorry.
No. Your night feels really nice. Compared to
Because
what
I start watering.
Aww. Yeah.
And as such, another opening of the doors begin as you hear a much heavier footfall come through as a large red tiefling man, big curled horns, purple eyes, and the hunter's attire that you, Arya, are very familiar with from both your brother and of your granddaughter as well. As he makes his way through, as this is Cinder Cesarafor, as he presents himself. Oh, looks like everybody made it here earlier than I did.
I'm assuming it was Wenry Nex and Salazar that met him back then.
Okay, but does
yes.
Wendy
We were
even
separated.
remember him? She only saw him like once.
He's not a very forgettable figure, to say the least.
He's big.
Yeah. He is...
Teacher just gives a polite wave.
He gives you a nod. As his head
Alright,
turns...
just kind of nods in acknowledgement.
And he looks at you with a bit more of a curious look, of just like... he looks back as if to look outside, like that there was like statues of you outside.
It's the
And
same
then-
person.
Yeah, and he looks towards the wall with Arya's picture as well.
It's the same
Yeah.
person.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
it is her.
That
We've
is
been
her,
through this
yes.
a few times. Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well.
Just
How's Zoe doing?
She is resting for the time being. A recent development of, it's a private matter.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nyx is just raising the brow higher.
Oh no, Nick found out first. Like
I know you did.
The first
That's
meeting.
why
It was just
the
like,
brow raise.
glad she's getting rest.
Yeah. I was sent here because there was a need for Xerxes to have a extra hand, as he just like sees Xerxes still curled on the ground. I'm just
He's fine.
recovering.
Eileen headbutted him to make sure the horns were real. Thumbs up.
And you see as Cinder looks at you, Eileen.
Smiles.
I mean, from one to another, they look nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well then, apparently, mission is as mission should be. We are heading to a unfamiliar realm.
Feyrealm.
Seems about right.
Yeah.
Well then, I'm glad I packed some extra iron in that case.
Remember to have names that are not your real name.
Right.
I mean, we've kind of had to start thinking about that anyway.
I don't think we're supposed to give those names either in this case to protect ourselves. Because
No,
those names
I gotta
are
think of
linked
another
to
one.
us.
I gotta think of another one then.
I still have Willow as mine.
Figure it out.
Arya kind of remembers the hell name that she got and just kind of think, I'll go by Lily.
Nyx raises an eyebrow, but nods a little bit. Just as a player outside,
Yeah.
her sister was nicknamed Lily.
Without even thinking of it.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Way to
Yep,
trigger
that's
your
why-
friend.
That's why Nyx nodded slowly. He's just like, okay.
And she's
Yeah.
already halfway to tears.
It was a nickname shortened from Lilithanis.
It's completely fine. It'll be easy for Nyx to remember. Don't worry. She's not going to break into tears.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Don't worry. Lily is a very common name. I mean, we can all go by plants.
We could.
That's true.
Nyx shrugs.
Well, what kind of plant would I be then? Huh.
A sprout.
That would be.
Is that because I'm small?
I assume
And cute.
I was gonna say thorn.
I am a little prickly. Sure, we'll go with that. Why not? It'll be easy to remember.
Okay, Thorn, Lily, Willow.
Given my general complexion, we'll say Rose.
Stump. Looks at the guy on the ground.
I was gonna say root, but I like stump.
That's a little hurtful. You see, he's finally gotten his breath back.
I'm a little biased towards wisteria, if I had to think about one.
That's pretty.
Thank you. I know some plants.
Okay, Lily, Wisteria, Rose, Thorn,
Stump.
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 I mean, like, Nyx was gonna allow him the out to to change his name, but I guess he's going with Stump.
He has apparently accepted it.
It's only gonna be funnier when you
He's
guys say it out
concussed.
loud.
Oh, he's not concussed. He just has a hernia.
Points at
The
Elliot.
bleeding is
Elm.
internal. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be, right?
That's where all the blood is supposed to be.
Nyx points to Elliot. Elm, as your nickname used to be.
Gladly accept it as it was before and will forever be. Let's see. I'm trying to remember, as he's pointing towards, like, Salazar. What's that one plant that smells like death itself?
That's just a little.
Ooh, that's a good question. I gotta look that up, actually.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, though.
Sorry, my name is thinking of other plants.
Okay, so...
The
if you want to
Titan
know-
It's called
Yes,
a corpse
the Titan
flower, is
Arum.
what
Yeah, it is called a corpse flower, but it's called
Yeah.
also Titan Arum.
Titanarum.
Titan
Arum?
space Arum.
Arum, yeah.
Yeah. Like the Arum Veil.
Fuck that place.
That's probably why it's called that.
Well, it's up
That
to
would make
Salazar if
sense.
he wants to be called that.
I mean, if you want to
It's
say that
just-
mouthful every time you're referring to me,
It could just be Arum.
I was going to say garlic, but oh well.
Hey, Aaron, is there equivalent to, like, sequoias in this world?
Well,
Like-
for fuchsia, it's probably going to be saffron. Just to relate to that red.
Oh, I'm not going, darling.
Oh.
As I've probably mentioned before, I want nothing to do with that place.
Tell you
Okay.
what, in case we have to talk to you, we will refer to you as that. How about that?
But we have
Keep you safe.
a
Well, I
way
mean,
to
fuchsia
speak
isn't really my
specifically to
real
you.
name anyways.
Yeah, well,
You'll find out her real name later. I'm sure.
People have too many names.
Listen, you'll have plenty of time to learn names.
He's used to speaking to maybe 3 people. Not my names need to be remembered.
At a time.
All of this, he just gestures to the room. It's by necessity. I would rather be doing anything else.
And I would rather be doing anything else than planning a trip to the Feyrealm. And yet here we are.
Trust me, paperwork behind the desk sounds so much fun.
As you hear as Ellen, like, it's just like, well, you have to go get Mother at some point.
I'm well aware.
Aren't you looking for your...
She will be the highlight of the trip.
Oh, you sound so thrilled to find her.
I am. It's the rest that I'm...
Okay, but what are we gonna call you while we're there?
Petunia.
No.
Oh. Cetra's slight attempt at a joke.
How about Ironwood? Metallic. It's a real tree, if I remember correctly.
I don't know. Does he want to step down from adamantine?
Those are only code
I think
names.
that step was already made for him.
Unceremoniously.
Got him.
Nice.
Lazarus, dear, your comedic timing is getting so much better.
Just outing the name that I chose for myself. Okay. I don't even remember telling anyone.
Nyx is your partner and she talks. At least a fuchsia.
I don't remember telling anyone.
It was in his brain. It was stolen by Nex. Damn her.
You're talking to one
journal.
of the most perceptive dragons in this room.
Dear General, not too keen on this whole renaming myself thing, so I just went the easiest possible route and rearranged the letters of my name. Seems everyone's doing it, he says, looks into the camera.
I didn't.
Well, I kind of did.
Just saw like his notebook full of like rewriting scratch.
It's just a
writing
Lazarus
scratch.
underlined.
And
Everything
then, like,
else
yes,
is scratched
this one.
out.
It's just like, okay.
That works.
He tried this one. Nah, it's a little too pretentious. Maybe this one. Nah, it's ominous, but nah. Lazarus, that'll do.
Yippee. Okay.
Names have been chosen.
I need leave. Now I can do a different name.
Let's see. Eileen. What to name?
What would be a good name for any like rabbit-based plant names?
I'm looking up.
Yeah.
The Google.
I mean, we can just go with Ivy just to stick close to the name.
Ooh.
I like Ivy.
That's cute.
It's not a bad decision. Easy to remember.
Very good.
I went with Wisteria because it's also funny because it's very close to whimsy in her brain.
Or hysterical.
That too. She's both.
Oh, what's life without a little bit of panic?
Enjoyable.
And pain. It was a joke for Hercules, sorry.
Alright. Well then, with everybody's names picked out, you see as Valaro steps down from the throne. So he approaches the rest of the party. Well then, seems like we have allies in some of the best places, and we have allies to come in soon. However, the task still remains. All of you remain safe, and return back as soon as possible. Once you do, I get a feeling that the real battle will truly begin.
Oh, probably.
I'm pretty sure our opponent will not be able to ignore it.
Considering he made the trip to push the Bastion right over Zanzibar, yeah.
Please be careful.
We will do our best. Great grandmother.
Yeah.
A moment of privacy, if it can be allowed.
Yeah, of course.
As the rest of you are beckoned out of the throne room, leaving behind both the king and, at some point to be his queen. As the doors close, it is this very quiet moment. As you see as he kind of just slumps a bit into the chair. I will be as directly forward as possible in this request.
Oh. Well, what's the matter?
Vale is in its conflicts, not just only without immediate access to our allies, but also with enemies to the south of us. We are in need of more power. And whilst my skills, especially with that of magic and of the blade, I believe that I will need to push forward beyond that limit. And as his head turns towards Ellen, for the sake of the future of Vale and ours. So, seems like no better time than ever than to request for your blessing.
Of course.
Thank you.
You have my blessing.
And again, this feeling of coalescent cosmic energy that connects you to not only your family, but also to a future. You can tell that your great-grandson, a mighty and powerful blade singer, as the magic that he has trained his whole life for, this position that he sits, the second king of Vale, as he is blessed with the might, magic, and mysteries of that of the great songstress, a champion. And you see that thankfulness in the glow of his eyes, much like yours. And you can also see the slight changes of markings that begin to exemplify the golds that you are known for. And as well as upon his own massive horns, much like yours. It seems like these huge golden cusps
Welcome to the Horn Decor family.
They gotta be decorated!
You damn right!
He's dripped out!
I mean, it's a little hard to wear a crown with those horns, so there you go. There's a substitute.
Of course.
Get a better crown, forehead.
Wow!
Wow.
Well then, that said, and again, I thank you. I will leave it to the rest of you. And I pray that you return safely.
We won't be gone for long.
Of course.
And when all this is over, I'll be returning here.
Yep, no more gates.
You're not there.
I know. I'm so excited for them. Poor Aria.
And I look
I think it'll
forward
be nice to be close to my family.
And she'll get to raise her great-great-great-grandkid.
an Nephilim.
Which is also Canis' grandkid.
But no one else knows but Canis, technically, and, like, yeah. I think his
Albeit,
son...
I think we may have been able to determine, given she's not wearing her
Now
armor
she's
and her
showing.
bump is showing.
We know
Yeah.
that she's pregnant. We don't know that that's a Nephilim. We do not know this.
However, important question for when the kid is like, so which one's your patron god? Me or that one?
That one!
Who's your favorite grandparent?
Arya is going to be fighting with Canis for the title of patron god and favorite grandparent.
Oh my goodness.
She is determined. She's going to be so competitive
The
for that
picking on
title.
never ends.
The conflict.
The age, the tradition continues.
Yes. Conflict between the Dragon King and this great songstress continue. And as such, you, Arya, leaving the throne room as well as the rest of you finally commune and prepare for what will be the next leg of your journey. As Elliot stands there, well then, I think we shouldn't be burning through any spells. So, I believe that very special ship you all have has the ability to jump between places. Is that right? I'm assuming
Indeed, the Sandtide does have that ability.
that? Right.
We need to call on the goat man, however, in order to get it here.
His name is Roloi.
His name is Roloi.
Isn't the goat man also Faye? Is he coming with us?
I'm sure
I
he'd be
will
more
need
than
to
happy
ask
to.
him. It's entirely his decision. The last time we were there,
It wasn't so
he
nice.
kind of watched his ancestor die, so...
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, but that's up
rough,
to Roloi.
buddy.
Anyway,
buddy.
God damn it.
That's what I was going for.
Oh
He
man,
got better.
all right. Well, anyway, let me radio him then. Brings out the sending stone. All right, Roloi, where'd you park?
Well, let me get my bearings. I've still got a stowaway on my ship, don't I?
Do you?
No, you dropped Elliot off.
Yeah, Elliot's here.
Elliot's in the hall.
I thought I had like. Oh, there was some dickhead on the ship. Anyway,
That was
was Elliot.
Arthur,
You
but Arthur is
mean-
currently in the ocean somewhere.
different dickhead.
The other stowaway is tumbling through the void that is wherever the fuck you put him.
Oh well.
The Hornsby stowaway thing has been figured out ages ago. He's a member of the ship now.
It was Elliot. It was Elliot that's the stowaway.
Yeah.
Got
That
it.
has to go home.
Oh, he's here. Don't worry.
Right. And where are you now?
Let's see. We're just stepping out
Ignore
of the
that.
throne room right now. Okay. What do you mean ignore that?
You suddenly
Nothing.
hear it do outside the castle.
It was nothing. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
Oh?
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'll get an answer. Somehow or another, I'll get an answer.
Yeah, you want?
Uh-huh. Sure. Yep. Winry's not going to say a damn thing that she can have Hornsby just tattle on him.
You may be divine now, but what is a god to a non-believer? Hmm?
Still a god.
Still a god, just
I
not your
know
god.
ways of keeping secrets.
You could hear the slight voice of Ansir. It's like, oh, play nice.
But yeah, seriously, where are you parked?
Oh, it might just be easier for you to tell me where you are, and I'll come to you.
Let's
Fail.
see here. Winry's gonna be taking a look around. She's like,
I can't hear you, Citra.
No, I'm helping Ken. We're just in Vale,
let's
like
see
it's
here.
the actual city.
Can you get to the royal courtyard? There should be enough room for the ship there.
Look outside.
Oh, there you are.
What
Yeah,
does he do
No,
again?
he's not there yet.
Instant transmission's a
He's-
whole
he-
ass ship.
He's not there yet.
Fucking
He's not even
Akira
close.
slides into the royal.
Look
Tokyo
out the
drifting.
window. I'll be
I
there
have
in
a bad
3
feeling.
minutes.
I'll be there in
Oh
5
my god.
minutes.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I don't want to be near a window all of a sudden.
Alright, as you guys make your way out of the main castle, as you see slowly beginning to be parked is the massive sand tide ship as it begins to descend and lower its plank to allow you all to enter onto this magical airship.
Greetings, swabbies.
Good to see you again.
Oh, Rolite, this is Eileen here. This is Xerxes, was that? And I'm sorry,
Cinder?
I met you before. Can
Cinder.
you say your name again? Cinder. Okay, thank you.
Charmed.
Anyway.
One and
He
all.
actually met, kind of, sort of, for 5 seconds. He did actually meet Cinder in Sandtide.
Rolite, do you kind of remember this guy? I know he's familiar.
You do look familiar, like I ran into you.
To be fair, Rolite
I
is
must
a
just
very
have one of
easy
those
character
faces.
to remember.
I don't think I've met many a satyr in my life. You're probably like one of 2.
Cool.
Alright, well, anyway, these guys are guests. They'll be going with us to
All right, well,
the fun place.
I think a couple of you are going to have to share the empty room. I haven't really done much furnishing since last time.
You can
We
see
won't be
as
staying on the ship long.
Ah,
you see as Aor as he
Oh,
You good?
go ahead.
see as Aor
so I have to do
as
something.
as he begins to kind of check around and make his way up, and as well as following behind is it's just Aor, Cinder, Xerxes, and
Oh, by the way, we're gonna need a couple nicknames here. Gonna need a nickname for Rolite and one for Aor.
I'm feeling garlic.
Okay. I wonder where they got
Don't
that
know.
idea.
It just came to me.
Stares at the camera.
Oh, that fourth wall.
It's like we're characters in a movie being played by the same person.
Ooh,
Also, I guess for Uzu's sake, if they haven't encountered this creature before, he's sort of a little bit of a shorter satyr. He's standing probably about like 5'ish. He's adorned in like navy blue and like brick red and all sorts of different colors, but mostly navy blue. He's got a big curled mustache on his face, and he's got like chocolate brown hair that rolls down with a big streak of white going through part of his hair. And he's just a very jovial guy.
Jovial.
He's wearing medals of honor of some persuasion of a place that you've never seen before as well.
He got up to some shenanigans in between then and now.
Shenanigans, indeed.
Oh, there's his art in the channel chat.
Yeah. Alright, it's Elliot,
Welcome
Cinder,
to her
Xerxes, and
ship.
Aeor will be the B team for the Feywild expedition.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we just want to avoid using any real names when we go to the Feywild, so.
Well, Aeor isn't my real name, so.
But it's a name you go by.
The head tilt from Citra. Just, huh.
I mean, if you did with a code name, I guess your name could be Yarrow.
Really, Matt?
Yep.
And here I thought you were just gonna go with
That's
Acorn or
pretty
something.
subtle.
Aeor staring directly at the camera.
Just.
What are you staring at?
You can
Pen.
go with Acorn.
You know, you laugh,
Ben.
but yarrow is a plant.
Yarrow is an herb, yeah.
Yeah, that's what that
Yeah.
was the joke.
Really?
that was the joke.
I didn't know. I did not know that it was.
Yarrow, but still.
Oh. Pen. Short for perennial.
Okay. Sounds good.
Home. Rose. Stump.
I'm sure Stump will be the hero that we needed all along.
He's a good fighter.
Yeah.
You never
Nyx
know
just
when
likes
you need
to
a sharp
poke
eye.
fun at him.
Go get him, Stumpy.
Why do you call him Stumpy? Stumpy, here we go.
You see that leg? It's not there anymore. And you just see it just... You see that leg? No, you don't. Alright. Well then. As all of you begin to board the ship, and you see as it roars alive with the golden sands around it as it pushes forward into the Feyrealm. As all of you enter into its very, very fresh new world. But we will get to that in a second. Blue, can you be Mirios for me?
Okay. Which version? The simulacrum or the actual version?
The actual version for me.
Oh boy, drama.
You find yourself on this day being called as the dark of the night of Excelsium blows through the entirety of Lumeria. As you see his eyes just focused heavily in front of him, as you and Vorko have been called upon. As you both enter within the throne room, you notice that Roya has a very intensely unhappy demeanor.
You called for us?
I did. This tete-a-tete with this village beneath us has become a distracting waste of my time. However, a new thought has come to mind as I am realizing those whom I was supposed to dispatch have ascended. And even now I can no longer feel the Dragon Queen's presence any longer beyond the realms.
Tiamat is gone?
Killed, yes. This threat now presides even over me. As you both know, I cannot descend from this castle unless it descends along with us. So, I am beginning to realize in my omniscience that there are cracks in this court. As his eyes turn towards Vorko, you have been withholding much from me. As you see as the head lowers, I have been nothing but honest, my lord. I have done exactly as you asked. I have looked for this lost soul. I have investigated the situation regarding Solomons Peak as well as the Thalia Cliffs. I've also done some extra investigating into Valenstan as per your request. I am not sure as to where my failures begin and end. And yet you still lie to me. As you see as his hand begins to raise, you, Mirio, see as almost like this shadowy force begins to almost grip around the entirety of the head of Vorko as he is lifted off the ground. You can see he is terrified under the hood.
My king, he has not lied to you. We are but mortal beings here. We're not perfect. You went through all that trouble to bring him back.
And yet I can still detect a lie in that mind. Spies.
Oh, that's right. He can't read hers. I forgot about that.
Spies and assassins often keeping their words as close to their chest as their knives. As you see as the hand begins to crush down, you can hear as Varko just scream a bit like, ah! Who is betraying my court? What are you not telling me? And sees begins to pull him closer.
Trying to remember a bunch of stuff. I'm sorry, Aaron. It's been a hot minute since I've had Mirios. I'm sorry.
I know.
It's like when a parent calls you by your full government name, you're like, shit, what did I fucking do? he hasn't said anything about the Thalia Cliffs, I'm assuming, in that case.
No.
Okay. It's not a lie, but it is omitting. Is that the best assumption she's probably coming up with here?
Yes. You are protecting yourself, or you're protecting somebody else, and you're about to lose your life again. I would start admitting things quite openly. As you see, it's just barely the head. And the green eyes under the hood as they just stare back at you, Miriam.
He's protecting me.
And you see as Vorko
Jesus
stops.
Christ, my dog scared the piss out of me.
Vorko stops in the air before his head turns back to you, Mirios. What?
You do not permit me to leave the castle. So I have created my own copy. He found my copy.
Where?
The cliff.
Why?
Trying to remember what that was, I'm sorry.
I mean, he can't read your mind. So.
No, she can't, so... But she's trying to make it seem like it makes sense. Since I'm no longer in that other realm, I went to confront an old ally, but no longer ally. The Hemiomancer.
And yet you did this without my knowing. You acted without my knowing.
I did.
Why?
She just told him, Aaron.
No. How little faith do you have in me? To betray your king like this?
I don't betray my king.
You lied to me. You said nothing to me.
She's staring at him, but she knows she's staring at, this is Modius for sure, that she knows is speaking. Is it not right to make amends to those we wrong? Considering how useless we were back then?
You can see as his hand waves, and finally as Vorko just drops to the ground and just heaving with a breath.
She's looking at him, but like, obviously no one can read her mind, but I guess considering that they have a deeper friendship, that he could probably tell exactly what she's doing to protect him anyway. Well, she doesn't have pupils, so it's kind of hard to tell. Sorry.
You have stepped beyond your purpose. I need allies that dare not lie to me, that do not hide things from me. And yet this insolence. Was the threat of your child and husband not enough to you?
All I did was make amends. Did not betray you.
As he stands up, you went out of your way to avoid telling me things. What else have you not told me? What knowledge do you have? Who have you communed with? You can see
Communed
is
with
it...
no one.
Make a deception check.
Okay. What is her? Oh, I gotta open up her thing. Hold on. Where'd it go? Close out Citra. There's Mirios. Wake up the dice. Okay. Here's hoping. 19 plus 4, 23.
23. You can tell that this is a being that can read through a lot of lies.
But he can't read her thoughts.
Cannot read your thoughts, but he knows you're lying. Tell me who you have spoken to.
Trying to think of who she could mention without it being like anything too of note. Man, I can't think of anything. It's been a hot minute since all this stuff with Mirios came up. I'm sorry.
In the time in which you think, you can see as these massive magic circles begin to form behind him. And you see just kind of peering out are these massive blades that coalesce and conjure.
She has enough faith to know that her, both Amsir and hers and their kid are well hidden by now. Right?
Pretty much.
That's the message she's been given. So this is a game of what do you call it? Oh my god, I forgot the name of the fucking game, but you know what I mean.
A game of chicken?
Thank you, that's the word. You still need me in ways. I told you what I know.
Then I do not need you anymore. You believe yourself to be the only valuable chronomancer. But there is another that I can depend on. That my conclave can depend on.
She's aware that that's one of the Umbrians, one of her students, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I was just hoping that at the very least I could have rebuilt my court the way it was. But it seems like
It wasn't your court, now was it? She knows. And she didn't have to talk to anyone else. She already had her assumptions.
You see, as he thinks for a moment, and you see as Varco, just, the game is up.
Mm-hmm. She's doing her best to keep the others that are involved and have spoken to her as safe as possible.
I was hoping that this would have lasted a little bit while longer.
I'm sure you did, Modius. Your little racist comment really tipped me off in the beginning.
Well, let's be honest, the Lumerian race has always been the superior one. We were designed to rule this world from the very beginning.
We all know your opinion's garbage.
Well, you're down there and I'm up here, so...
For now.
Well then let's make sure that you being down there is permanent this time. No god can save you.
I've never depended on gods.
Final words, then?
I hope your fall is as painful as possible.
As the hand reaches up, as all blades begin to point towards you.
She's not in his domain right now, right?
All of Lumeria is his domain.
Yeah.
Technically. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
So she can't use any magic at all, right?
Not without his permission.
Yeah, figured. Well, to be fair, she kind of half expected to be killed at some point regardless.
As pushes forward, as several blades go to attack you. In a moment, as you close your eyes, you hear the flesh being pierced first. But no pain. And then you hear the faint drips of blood as it slowly stops. Before opening your eyes, you see standing before you like a shielded wall as Amseers looks down at you.
Aaron, come on! There is nothing she can do!
Much apologies, love.
What is... Why? What?
His hands go to cup your face.
She's just shaking her head, just distraught.
Just a bit of pain, a world of hurt.
Don't do this.
As you see as his hand reaches up, you notice that time has remained still aside from you. Better place. Better time.
No. No.
As his hand waves, you see as the very reality shifts as you are taken away from here safe. And as you land on this perfect mountainside, temperature that is controlled and peering out just beyond its reaches, is the perfect twilight. And you can see as he's just still hovering there for you. Before finally as time resumes, he collapses into you. Oh,
Please tell me I can fix this.
in due time, love.
Please don't.
Just let me rest a while. Okay?
Please, leave me.
As time begins to tick away, the vision that you saw before, the end of time,
I can't emote this because, again, neighbors. But as soon as she knows he's gone, it's just that ear-piercing, like, heart-shattering scream.
there is a few final ticks.
She just mutters that she loves him. That's all she can do, you know?
And then you hear a new sound, the end of time. As you see the elderly form begins to reverse, the wound beginning to close, but you can still see it there as time begins to flow backwards into him. Something stored, a contingency. As the very once young human man that you had met before, the Amseer before Amseer, as he just rolls into your lap. See, love, I told you in due time.
What? Like, also, she hasn't seen him this small in ages, so she's very confused right now.
Just, something in case.
Oh, no, I don't think she did. Yeah.
Oh, well, I am certainly not as constituted as before, but this is as good as it gets.
You're alive? You're okay?
Just barely, love. Just barely.
She's, like, holding him, but being very careful not to just, like... it's a torn between wanting to hold him as tight as possible, but, like, don't because he's still harmed, so... But she is shaking.
I need you to make sure that you are alive, and I certainly wasn't going to sacrifice my life. Well, as much of it as I could.
She just kind of, like, looks like she's having, like, a panic attack for a second, just... I saw this, and I thought I was actually losing you. She just hugs him as tight as she can, while still somehow being gentle. Like, it's a weird middle.
I will admit, though, This is probably the first time that I've ever felt like I have no idea what's going to happen next. Genuinely.
Fun, isn't it?
I am going to need to rest, though.
Of course.
Our friends will
Should I-
unfortunately be on their own.
Should I call Beltania to keep you safe for now?
No. The other Endless Gods find of my, lack of power, they might try and vie for whatever it is that I used to have.
How could they? Why?
Because right now I'm not a god. Like I said, a contingency.
What do we do now?
Right now, we strengthen our forces.
My
You see-
simulacrum's still in the Black Archives.
So we will need to use it. Whatever godly power I once had is still out there, but it is not mine for the time being.
You don't know where it went?
It is much like time. It is where it wants to be. When it wants to be. I'm sure I'll come across it eventually.
Well, at least you know our friends are now gods.
We'll depend on that as well.
But what of Vorko?
I sent him away as well. In my last efforts, but...
Like, that last breath she was holding is finally let go.
I'm so sorry I scared you, love. But
That was an understatement.
This truly is the end of time. At least for now.
For now. It never truly ends.
As you see standing for the first time a slightly wobbly,
She
legged
helps him
human
up.
man. This will be new.
And yet, also familiar.
As you see, as he goes out to extend his hand, he just notices that power doesn't come to it. Might have to
You can rely on me. Yeah. Just like the old times.
Just like the old times.
Our child is still safe, right?
Very safe. I have left him with one of the most safest people I know. Alright. Let's get moving. No time like the present.
Literally. She's like internally having a panic attack, but on the outside seems calm now at this point, but it's just... Holy shit.
You can tell that all this fear, these moments, gone. As our eyes, the world, will slowly make their way back into the Feyrealm. The second half of this journey will begin. With that, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break.
Hooray!
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
I honestly thought this was like, you get to choose one. I'm like, motherfucker, don't do that to me!
I was hiding this for a very long time.
Once again, Aaron likes to pick on me.
What's D&D without giving your players a Sophie's Choice every occasion?
Fair.
Alright, so, that being said, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break. We will be right back, and then we will be jumping into the Feyrealm. So,
Yay!
yeah. Break time! Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
How are we feeling?
I'm good now. I'm no longer crying. Asshole.
Alrighty. Well, that being said, let us go ahead and make our way into the last half of this session. Alright. As you all find yourselves flying through the air of the Feyrealm, in this land of permanently locked twilight and darkness, the first thing that all of you see upon your arrival of this realm is the massive crack that kind of just takes over a huge chunk of the sky, and staring through it is this impossibly huge eye-like thing in the sky.
That's fun.
Delightful.
Out of character, pretty sure that wasn't here last time I was here.
No, it was not.
That's, I think, the Dreadnought.
I'm assuming?
Seeing as he can technically seem to be seen in every realm we've been to.
Yeah.
That means the Icker is also probably here.
Who knows what that'll do to Faye.
Maybe I should scroll out a couple more copies while I'm on the ship.
Maybe, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
Alright. As you lot are flying through, it does seem like some progress actually is physically being made, but there's no valiant direction in any which direction, I would say. Either you're kind of just skirting the line between the twilight sky and the dark sky in its own separate places. Eileen, you have never been on this side of the Feyrealm. This is the first time you've ever seen the light, in a way, here in this place. But definitely that giant crack in the sky is very new.
New.
So, where should we start?
They last saw her in the Unseelie court.
We need to be sure to drop off the others before we go to the Unseelie court.
As you take note that both Cinder and Xerxes are kind of really taken in the view of the infinite hues and the numerous kinds of plant life and unusual creatures that make this place their home. The weird and the abnormal. As you find a small enough clearing where the densely heavy forest begins to parse, you finally descend the ship and land. And as you do, you disembark and prepare for whatever direction that needs to be taken next.
Mm-hmm.
Even know how to get into this court?
Nyx looks to Eileen and then looks back to the group. It's like, I know some information on how to get through it. Yes.
Okay, well that's good.
And as Xerxes steps up, that now just leaves us with whatever we need to do. Not that I'm exactly sure where we're heading.
Compass knows. And Nyx did debrief Elliot on
How to use it.
how to use it, as well as what he's looking for.
And as he kind of just holds it up. Not a problem, old chap. Anyways, let's step lightly and as well as be very, very careful around here. I have heard some of the drugs that some of these plants produce can be very psychedelic.
Winry
You've
looks to
heard.
Roy. Be safe.
Oh, please, it's nothing I haven't fiddled around with before.
I know, but sailing the Sandtide while under the influence, just be careful.
Well, that would just be no good. That's against the law.
Winry raises an eyebrow. Law.
You look back at to see that Cinder's just all like, I'm not exactly sure if there's any such thing as laws here in the Feyrealm.
Sure there is.
Roy, I don't know if you remember, we're pirates. We don't obey laws.
You're what?
Right. Oh, we're pirates.
She
She
said
looks
this several
to
times.
Steal things?
And you're about to get acquainted
Few
to some
things,
good
yes.
old-fashioned guilt by association.
Nothing I haven't had happen already.
Don't I know it?
I'm surprised you haven't noticed the ship part.
And
Yes,
the flag.
it's very nautical in theme, and then the flag up there, and the fact that I have the equivalent of a parrot gestures.
Are you
towards
telling me you just haven't known this whole time?
I never
About the
took
pirate
note of it.
thing? Oh yeah,
never
this
took
is
note
her
of it.
ship. She owns it.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, now that you're announcing that you're a pirate, it's her ship and not yours.
It's true. Check the paperwork, King Man.
You know, in
Technically, he's not a
retrospect,
king.
the pirate thing was pretty obvious.
And technically, I am a king again.
You're a king?
You don't have to bow, Eileen.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, it's better if you
Like
don't.
Nyx immediately just like
It's just
no.
the meme of, okay, Grandpa, time to take your nap.
And you see as Elliot is like, well, also to be slightly fair, I too am a criminal in the fashion.
What kind
Well-
of criminal?
We're working on fixing that.
Well, I'm a traitor to my country, so.
Same.
Hey!
Same.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we're on
Really
an. I'm glad we're on an upward trajectory on that one.
I was wrongfully accused by Wallenstein of attempted murder.
Ooh, who did
My
that one?
existence was illegal for a while.
Yeah, he has us beat, Elliot.
What was his name? Oh my god, what was his name? The noble.
Oh, Lord Theviel.
Yeah, Lord Thevio. He wasn't nice. He was really mean. I just tried to stop him from drunkenly beat a regular citizen.
Well, I'm glad he's dead.
He's not?
Oh, well, we should fix that. Anyways.
Nyx nods.
Long stare.
You should fix that. Like it's like it's like praying to God. It's just like, God, please kill Peter Parker.
I feel like Nyx is gonna pull her aside going, that's not happening with this one.
World class S tier hater goes to church teary eyed and says, "Kill this guy for me."
Please let me commit a murder.
God, please kill Peter Parker.
Telling the god of mercy and light and hope to kill someone.
Oh my God.
Sometimes it's gotta be done.
Depends on which god you pray to.
No, she's talking directly to Teacher, so it's just kind of funny.
Like I said, depends on the god. If it's praying to Nex, that might be granted.
Yeah, just like, that's true.
I don't pray for much, but I pray for this. Grant me revenge. Granted!
Alright.
I find it hilarious.
Remember where to hide the body.
I find it hilarious. Citra was wrongly accused. Wenry could be properly accused, but hasn't been accused of murder of a Volstinian citizen.
That is true.
Not just only a Volstinian citizen, but also a Volstinian, like, official, like shit that people go to war for.
Well, to be fair, Canis' own head of EHS tried to murder Cotton for knowing too much. We've all done crime at some point, I guess.
You knew too much.
Yeah. The shit we're dealing with now.
Anyways.
Back to the game.
We have fun here.
Yes, we do. So, Wallace, myself, Rose, Stump, and Pen, we go and investigate that thing. While the rest of you go and face the most terrifying creature within this realm.
Are you sure that's not that points at the eyeball?
Well, that looks a little bit more manageable if you ask me.
Well,
I mean, you get a sharp enough stick.
Oh, exactly.
Well, you also have to be looking for a realm, so...
Well, yeah, that's what we're doing, and I feel like that might have something to do with it.
Okay. Be careful.
Certainly. And you see, like, Elliot as he goes over to you, Arya, and like he's trying to like figure out where the limit of affection goes.
She just grabs hands, gives them a quick squeeze, says, "Be safe."
You two laugh. Right, onward, forward march, friends! As he makes his way into the Feyrealm, as you see his Cinder just leave, and Xerxes as he goes to you, Eileen. Spent a lot of time talking about this.
Yeah.
You know that something happens, I'll do my best to start coming running, but I don't know who to pray to or what to pray for, but be safe. For our sake.
He smiles. Of course I will.
And just cups your face and gives you the biggest smooch.
Aww.
Alright. Onward. And he begins to follow Cinder and Elliot, and leaving as Aor passes by you, Canis. I'm sure that there's some particular details that need to go over, especially given your queen as a position here.
Yes.
Be careful, to say the very least. Just... they'll play with you. They don't take kindly to dragons, especially in this place. Probably less so of my kind.
Don't worry. We're praying for you. Just give him a tap on the chest.
might want to hold those prayers until after we're done. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Dragon King. And he says it very flatly, but like you can see he's trying to emulate comedy, but it falls flat. There's no emotion to it.
So it's just dry?
Yeah, very dry.
You be careful as well. I need to speak to you later.
We'll convene.
Teacher's just talking with Salazar about this whole commune thing. Like, I don't know how you're gonna handle it. You want to be alone, but now you're gonna have worshippers talking to you.
They're not going to live with me.
No. But it doesn't look like you get any time of peace. It just kind of happens.
I've had people bother me all the time.
You were talking to Aor. She's talking to Salazar.
As the rest of you begin to take charge, as you, Eileen, lead the group through the Feyrealm. And as such, I'm going to allow all of you to have a little bit of time amongst yourselves.
Who wants to talk to whomst?
I think Winry would want to talk to Citra first.
Gotcha. Just feels a tug at her leg, like, oh, hi.
So, you had your first commune thing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What was that like? Because I figure all of us are going to experience it at some point, but...
Well, probably, yeah. I was just resting for once without the threat of, I guess, being attacked, so it felt nice, and then it was like a whisper at first, and then it's just... I don't know, it was just like you have a connection to this person you have never met before in your life.
But
it's
like?
not...
Did they seem sincere, or...?
They did, and worried. Rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a being of light now, hope and all that, so... I have to not only make sure that they have hope, but I have to defend it.
I gotta wonder what kind of interactions I'll get. I mean,
I don't know.
After I had that spark, I had a vision of, like, flashing from place to place, in the clouds, on the ground, in the mountains, everywhere.
That's
Just
a storm,
really
it's
fast.
wild.
Well, I figure that, but also, I'm wondering if that'll affect things. I mean, I still have one more sip on the potion here.
I don't think you need that. We didn't need potions to shift.
I might not, but... Heck, I got one more left.
Well, I'm not saying throw it out, but try to have faith in your own power.
Maybe I'll give it a shot before that, but if nothing happens, then, yeah. But still. What kind of visions did you have when you, got your spark thing? I know you probably told us a bit of it, but...
I did not have visions, actually. I was nearly eaten by the darkness until Sov showed up.
Right.
It was very painful.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay.
How are you holding up, by the way? It's been a few busy and traumatic.
I'm feeling better. My Sultan apparently had a letter from my dad, and it kind of recentered me,
Well, that's good. I'm glad.
And I had to speak with my grandmother, which she refuses to let me be sad about it. But I wanted to be, but, her wishes are her wishes.
Listen,
She
I
gave
didn't
me
get
a
much
bunch
time.
of things.
I didn't get much time to know her, but she seems like an absolute card.
Oh, she is. She absolutely is. And I believe she's within Aria's domain now, at least.
Oh.
It was part of a deal we had to make, and it was a very painless one. But,
well, for that, I'm grateful, at least.
Yeah. But
yeah, those things. What'd she give you?
Well, I didn't open one of them. The other one, I feel she meant well, but She has a very odd concern about me not being as curvy as my mother, essentially. I don't think I'm gonna touch that one. I think I'm fine. And then there was this...
I completely understand you there. My own mother's a little surprised by my shape, so...
But then there was this small box that apparently would have been given to my mother had my parents not eloped. And then I had to quickly give it to Daggix before we went into the Hells, because I didn't want that to be taken or lost. Oh. Like, a realization kind of hits her real hard, like...
Wait.
You know,
what
like that moment
this...
of staring into the distance and not necessarily seeing anything, just, oh.
Citra? You okay?
I need your advice on this, because I'm not very well versed on this. Inside that box is obviously a ring, but I gave it to Daggix to hold on to it. Did I accidentally propose to him?
Winry's eyes will go wide, her eyebrows will go up.
To anyone else seeing her, she went from happy to, oh my god, what did I just do?
I'm not sure how different cultures do the whole bonding thing, but I know Cotton and Murad, they both were very much the ring-wearing type, so I believe maybe.
Oh no, I hope I didn't make this awkward. I just wanted...
You see the... Pat.
I ruined things so easily!
No, I highly doubt you did. By just giving him the box. I think you gave him time to think about it, and, he'll get back to you. Winry's looking for reassurance things.
And then she's just like, wait. Oh no, I didn't do the blessing thing for Ignis either. So much stuff happened so fast!
It's okay with it.
You'll have an eternity to sort things out. Besides, I'm not even sure we're beholden by mortal customs and traditions anymore anyway.
Well, no, but
Fair point.
it is still a tradition that is very strong in my family, but I'm also talking about the fact that Ignis is still dealing with the Bastion, and I didn't give him that blessing.
Ignis is a very strong sorcerer, magician, dude. I think he'll be okay, especially since
Something
he's got...
tells me he's going to be alright.
And the further point,
he's got backup. So
and the further
Not
point,
certain, he
Citra.
just seems pretty important for some reason.
She's ignoring the fact that her Daggix is ascended and her grandfather, Mephistopheles, was also helping. Like, she's just focusing on the little details and just like, oh no, panic.
Citra.
There's like a small like vision off in the far off distance of just like him just like blasting fire from his hands, killing things in the
Canis
sky.
say his piece.
Yeah, let's
Citra,
let
a
Canis
further point. Have you felt him pass on?
No. Would
Then
I?
He's most likely fine.
Okay. Huh.
Someone as close to you as he is, did you not feel your father pass?
No. She did. Points at Arya.
I saw a vision in my when her father, and I had to tell her about it.
It's okay, that wasn't your fault, and I'm glad you told me.
Since none of us have had any of these visions towards him, he's most likely fine.
Does that happen? You just feel when people close to you die?
I don't know.
Some people have that kind of intuition. I know I probably don't. I mean, nobody I'm really close to has really gone, so...
Or
Guess I
people
wouldn't
under our
know.
domain.
True.
Arya, did you feel my grandmother enter your domain?
I don't think that's necessarily true either. Seeing
I
as
mean-
how I'm the everyone else.
Player talk. Did Arya?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember it being
Right.
said in game.
Okay.
Okay. I kind of forgot. Yeah, that's, she went into the room because she felt it. Okay.
She's in a much nicer place. She's in an empty amphitheater, not being bombarded by that dickhead in the sky.
Yeah, that's true.
But she's got little
So
chickadees about too, so.
So Arya's just like, I did feel Seeker's grandmother into my domain, so I think that if someone is a follower of yours, you'll feel it when they pass. But
Okay.
it doesn't necessarily have to do with relation, is my
No.
understanding.
Okay, well, that does feel a little bit better.
In a way, if this is to clarify something, especially with you, Arya, because you still had that sliver of godly power to you, there would only be one reason why he would ever pray to a god that isn't originally his. It is mainly because his wife is your follower. She prays to you because, a ascended tiefling being, especially in terms of how culturally significant that was for, a city of bards, and then also it was culturally significant because she herself is a tiefling.
Arya's such an inspiration. She really broke that glass ceiling.
Sure did.
Good
Teacher's
job,
starting to come
Arya.
down because it's also nice to know that, like, the whole group, it was just about to, all saw this going, okay, time to calm her down. Easy. She's also very aware that she needs to be more in control of her emotions because she doesn't want the sun to suddenly just go out on everyone again.
In short, Arya, or Citra, I'm sorry, what was the code name we wanted to use for her? Wisteria?
Hysteria.
Think of hysteria, just put a W instead.
Like I said, hysterical.
Yep.
Listen,
Hysterical.
Anyway, things will be fine. You will have an answer when you get back. I'm pretty sure it's going to be yes.
I just don't want him to feel pressured. That's all.
I mean,
also, he could have just not opened the box because he's preoccupied with a fucking dude attacking him. So you're fine. He probably
Arya's
won't
gonna-
even open it.
Arya's gonna look towards... I mean, do you want to marry him?
I mean, yeah, we haven't talked about it.
Arya is like overjoyed. She is beaming. She goes over to Seeker after and hugs, like just takes her, like, if he opens it and he says yes, I want to be there. I'll help you get all gussied up on your big day.
Meanwhile, she's just like trying to breathe.
So, are you gonna add wedding planner to your repertoire?
Goddess of
Yes!
wedding
Yes! God, I love weddings.
Remember, you're gonna have to share that with my mom.
I
really
know. Arya, oh, like, sorry. Look, I know I have to share, but I want to be involved.
You're gonna be involved. You're my friend.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry, I got carried
the
away.
question hasn't been asked, so please, it's okay.
I got ahead of myself. Sorry.
Eileen, something in the open of the conversation in which a particular detail had popped out from Citra is the conversation between her and her grandmother, and a particular item about curviness pops to mind.
Oh God.
I have potions.
Huh?
I have potions to help with curves.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay. They're good for hiding alcohol.
I'm in the scene now.
Yes, they are very good at hiding alcohol. Good old times.
And no one would ever suspect.
Just pulls out a full wine.
No one would ever
flask.
suspect it.
Pulls out a bazooka.
Pulls out glass from tits.
Teehee.
I mean, there's certainly nothing wrong with experimentation.
Though I think doing that currently in the Feyrealm is not the best idea for this experimentation.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Alright.
Though it is entertaining that you all need potions.
Yeah.
We're not
When
skilled
can
like
be
you.
Whoever you want, whenever you want.
I tried, but I couldn't.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't make
It's
fun of
okay.
you for that.
Meanwhile,
fun of
from a
me?
distance, you can hear her grandmother laughing her ass off.
It's a friendly fun.
Oh.
Mm.
The
I
little
missed you.
tee. The little tee.
But yes, this is my friend Ivy.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah. I mean, you've already met her, but yes.
Well,
Very much
not
friends.
within a formal situation, at least.
Right, I didn't introduce myself.
Well, we
Well, I
did
was
back there.
introduced, but I didn't do it.
That's true. But we're going by code names right now.
Yes.
They met Ripley.
Very nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish I had more time to show him around the ship, but that can probably be done afterward.
They haven't met the others that you've met. You and I know.
Nods.
Quick question. Does Eileen have any proficiency in survival?
Uh-oh.
Let me go see. I feel like she does.
I feel like she does
Okay,
too,
she
but
does.
I...
She does, yes.
Okay, what's the modifier?
Plus 10.
Plus 10, so 20. You... Not having initially perceived it until you found yourself in this weird space here within the Feyrealm, as it just borders between that dark forest and here, as it kind of has this circular grove situation here, as you notice there are very rainbow-ish kind of mushrooms that kind of spawn all around in a massive circle here. As all of you stand here, you hear the faint laughter of tiny little creatures, as you kind of see as they crawl out from behind these mushrooms. Little fairies.
Uh-oh.
A game with new friends to play games with. As they all kind of begin to laugh and chuckle. There's about 20 to 25 of them. Let's see how well they do in a world upside down. Something new, something different, something downside up.
What do they mean by downside up?
As you see as all the fairies, as they all slap these mushrooms, and they fly away, as you see as all the mushrooms beginning to roil here. Eileen, you notice that these are not normal mushrooms. Wallace, they're uniquely different. You know something in particular before. They all explode in a puff of purplish smoke, and spores begin to kind of layer on top of all of you as all of you are surrounded in this heavily opaque...
That's both me but also in character.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
I do not breathe.
Yeah. As you're just holding your breath, you know better that these are changeling mushrooms.
Aaron, you're doing the thing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You're doing the thing!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Salazar,
Oh no.
you find yourself in a situation where the world begins to become much bigger around you as your form begins to shorten and slim down, and you find yourself standing at a solid 4-foot height, broad and thickly bearded. You look very raggedy. You have been transformed into a dwarf.
This is weird.
Citra,
Oh.
you feel as your body becomes lighter, you become a bit more agile, and your eyes can see through the thick fog of it all. As you go to try and swipe away, and you can feel some of the spores hit your forehead. As you go and push back, you notice your hand passes through with no horns there. As you stand there in the pristine perfection that is of a beautiful high elf.
This feels wrong!
Canis.
Oh no.
You and your form shrinks down to as small as you can, as you feel as the armor that you were wearing also attempting to try and shrink with you as fast as you do. And your appetite increases immensely
Oh no.
as you are transformed into a halfling.
You're smaller than Salazar!
You are shorter than Winry as well. But not only that, Canis, it seems like something else has changed along with you as you have also become female.
Incredible.
Aria,
Oh boy.
you feel itchy everywhere. This is kind of almost like as if like an allergic reaction as you just scratch and you feel as your nails get sharper and your maw kind of extends out a bit, and your body is light and agile, and as you kind of just like move your head around, you feel something kind of like flop around the top of your head as you are transformed into a tall, beautiful, and muscular tabaxi man.
Meow.
Cat boy.
A tabaxi man?
Yes.
Yep.
Congrats, you're a
Incredible.
Hrothgar now.
Nyx, being a changeling, nothing happens.
Yeah, Nyx is just stands there, just waiting for the effect. Just like, yeah, dusts off the spores.
As
Wait,
for
the
you,
rest of us
Winry,
don't know that next the change.
Yep,
Right.
only Salazar knows.
Oh, well, I guess we'll find that out now.
Guess we're
Yep.
gonna find out.
I know.
and Winry,
Oh, and Eileen. Eileen knows, yeah.
and Winry, you're suddenly felt off balance as suddenly you are exploding in height as you take what is this extremely brand new feeling that extends not just only from your horns, but the scales beneath your clothes, but they now extend out from all of you as your hands turn into claws, and as well as your poor boots bursting at the seams as massive claws
Not my boots!
also reach out from them as well. And your maw also extends into this long draconic snoot with your hair turning into these beautiful golden tendrils as you are transformed into an 8-foot tall golden dragonborn.
This feels like a betrayal of my heritage.
Speak for
And
yourself.
Eileen, as you have been holding your breath this entire time, you have watched all of your friends, or new friends, suddenly transform with the exception of Nyx as the spores finally begin to calm down.
Huh.
I feel weird.
I hate this place.
I feel way too tall.
At least I'm not a sheep again.
You're just about as fluffy, though.
How
You're just about
come
as
you
fluffy
didn't
as you were when
change?
you were a sheep, though.
Yeah.
Arya's going to turn to Nick after noticing that they're the only one who hasn't changed. Why didn't anything happen to you?
Good question.
It's kind of-
Everyone's squinting now.
Oh, right. I forgot that none of you know, because none of you cared to know very much, but
We didn't want to invade your privacy.
has a brief change in, like, changeling, and just you see the shimmer go over them.
Oh.
I mean, I am-
Dante! Okay.
Well, alright.
I am part tiefling, but it's mostly my Fey side that has taken over. So, yes, I'm a Fey being.
Right. So how do we fix this?
It wears off in time.
Oh boy.
Cool.
I mean, I would say wash it off, but I also wouldn't trust the water here.
Citra goes to make a step and falls immediately. She's used to having a tail.
Just
Counterbalance.
yeah.
Meanwhile, Winry is very carefully just like testing out her step, just like, okay, my center of balance is much higher now. At least, oh good, I do
Arya-
have a tail. That should help.
Arya has the opposite problem of Citra, where she tries to step and trips over her tail because she's really not used to having a tail.
You do have a tail, though. As a tiefling.
Do I?
You don't need to.
Yes!
You don't need to. You don't need to.
I didn't think that
You
Arya
can.
did.
Character art on the freaking.
Is
The
it?
character has a tail, yes! That was
Yeah.
I got the design from you. She had a tail.
Here somewhere.
You're right,
Oh, yeah.
she does! Damn! Okay. Damn, you're right. I see it now. I'm a
Okay.
fool. I'm a foolish fool who's foolish.
Damn girl, nice tail.
Oh my
Nice tail.
goodness.
No,
All
damn
right, so
man.
Aaron- Aaron,
Nyx
fuck you.
is gonna spend a few moments trying to. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you all how to walk new. All right, and Nyx actually goes through the motions of shapeshifting themselves into what they have and teaching them how to walk in their new form.
Citra's just used to having her counterbalance, and she no longer
Yeah.
has it.
Yep.
As all of you just hear the high-pitched chuckling of fairies in the high trees that have long since fled from any of your guys' ire.
Well, I can't say I'm mad.
I am.
Arya flexes her
Stop.
new buff tobacco.
As am I.
How can people
I'm not
stand
too mad
out
at
with
this.
Whiskers on their face. I
It
feel
makes
like
you-
one of them.
It makes you look more distinguished.
I don't want to look distinguished. I want to look like myself again.
Well,
As do I.
well, next...
I don't know, I could get used to this.
I'm assuming that everybody who uses our real name are using the
It's so
names.
hard to remember the code.
Yeah,
I know.
Sorry.
I know.
Assume
it's
that
okay.
we are using the nicknames.
Yeah, unless we want to say like our character did legitimately forget and say that they said the real name. So, like, I'm assuming you're saying Willow. Yes. So don't worry.
Yes. So. Well, at the very least, we have someone to help us out.
Yes, it's gonna be kind of interesting teaching everybody how to be in different shapes, but it is going to be a very interesting experience in the Feyrealm regardless.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It always is.
She's leaning on her staff now at this point.
Okay,
I have a
Canis.
Are these mushrooms able to be picked?
Yeah.
Say,
Carefully, you would have to attempt.
I mean, I can,
Carefully and
do you
probably
want me to-
double baggy that.
do you want me to pick some?
Is Eileen
Yeah.
assuming to maybe throw it at her enemies just to
Yeah.
fuck with them? I figured.
Oh, that would be great.
Eileen loves throwing shit at enemies. It's really
She's got very good aim.
yeah. Willow, can I use these as weapons?
Use gloves and a mask, and you should be okay.
Okay.
And Nyx helps pluck some of the
Yeah.
mushrooms carefully.
Meanwhile, in the backdrop, every single one of us is still trying to learn.
All of you are just like falling over constantly.
Citra has a
Okay.
stick, okay?
Going to poke Wenry in the thigh. You have anything to eat in there?
Yes, actually, I do. Being
It's
being
clam
as she's
chowder
used to
again!
it, yes, she does have snacks. No, it's not clam chowder. That does not hold well. She's got basically the equivalent of like lembas bread or something in her bag. She's like,
Citra just has spicy as shit candy. So no.
Don't even need to eat anymore.
yes, yes.
I would say stick to that so you could still remain as yourself.
Yes,
Not that
they,
we just
they,
stop
they will
eating.
need to eat more.
Mm.
It's a very good thing that you turned into what I am supposed to be because I have snacks.
I already
have so
finished
many
mine.
snacks.
Just Patrick, who ate my chocolate?
How do you live like this?
For the first time ever in your life, Canis, do you truly relate to River?
Being the shortest one in the room.
3 feet tall and violently hungry.
And a woman.
And a
Yeah.
woman.
And a woman.
Let's see. You'll probably need assistance with view. So, as we did with Winry, you might need to be on. Of course, we're using code names, but like, Canis will be on Winry's shoulders.
It would make it easier for me to pass you snacks.
Very
The
well.
last thing we need is your grumbling stomach to wake up the
Give
whole
us away.
Feyrealm.
Mhm. He'll
Just a
acquiesce.
side note. Throughout this whole adventure, you would have noticed that Wenry does snack a lot. And she has a lot of snacks in her bag
Always
for
snack.
just this
Incredible.
occasion.
Oh yes, in case someone else turns into a halfling.
No, in case she
You
gets
ha-
hungry.
Hmm.
Do halflings just have an insatiable appetite and like a fast metabolism?
Basically, yes.
Going by
We-
Hobbit logic, yes, and they're 15 meals a day.
Yeah.
Can't just call them that.
You're
To
right,
give
the
you a
Tolkien
good-
estate will cleanse us.
Yes.
To give you a good frame of reference, we can eat in one sitting what would normally put a full-grown human to the ground.
Damn.
I'm well aware of that. I still have
Yes.
nightmares of the chowder.
Okay, but imagine if you tried it now.
I could
doesn't
probably
want-
finish it.
Yeah, I thought so.
So do we
And
just
Winry's
continue
just more
forward
than
like
happy
this?
to have Canis sitting up there on her shoulder.
So we're just gonna continue forward like this, I'm assuming.
I mean, if we want to still have daylight, or what of it.
Is there daylight? Looks up at the twilight sky that just stays.
It is
Well, of course we have
permanently in the
daylight.
state, yeah.
We always have daylight. Pointing at Citra.
I don't think I have power here like that, but okay.
We might as well take advantage of these new forms while we have them.
I do feel stronger.
Somehow Citra is now like, what, 10 more feet faster than she was somehow?
I was
No,
referring
that's
to
what
the
else.
newfound anonymity. Our code
Correct.
names will stick if they don't match any descriptions of us so far.
True.
True.
Ironwood, the halfling female. Alright. I guess Thorn still applies to me. Points to her frickin' horns.
Uh-huh.
Nyx changes into at least, like, a half-elf, I guess, twinkish boy. Still fits Willow.
Just Elliot adjacent.
Elliot adjacent.
All right, we should have disguises. There we go.
Now that you all know.
Alright. Well, it sure makes it easier.
Is there's a shadow with me right now? Like around me?
There is darkness, especially given the casting of the light on the trees.
Just
I
don't
go
go into
invisible.
Citra's domain. Yeah. Just
Okay.
don't go into Citra's domain ever.
Yeah, I go invisible.
You go invisible. Alright.
Where did Eileen go?
Oh, she's just in the shadows.
the eyes glowing in the darkness. Always
I
watching.
take it this is just something she can do.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes. We have a lot of secrets.
Okay.
Fair enough. Good to keep them
Don't
here.
want to eat a mushroom.
You've got interesting friends.
So, onward then! And Citra trips again.
Just use your cane.
It's not a cane, it's a staff. But okay.
It's a cane now.
It's a crutch now.
As the your new forms does take you guys a bit into it, as you continue to pass through the woods and into the slight darkness of the forest. You find yourself hearing the slight sound of a flute being played.
Should we cover our ears?
I could play back at it and challenge it.
It's not unusual actually towards you, Arya, as you've heard this song before.
Oh, is this the dude that she met on the island?
Yes. As you all find yourself in this small little alcove of rocks where a dimly lit fire is made as a halfling man, broad and dark hair with this dark, almost roguish outfit, a little militant to it, as he is just playing along and almost as if keeping the shadows from stepping too closely before finally his eyes look up towards you. Unique travelers here within the Feyrealm.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly
just
you're not
passing
here to hurt
through.
me. Well, then, pass through as much as you like. I am only here to simply observe some new findings for a song I have in mind.
Have you seen anything interesting?
The most interesting thing here is all of you, at least thus far.
So I take it an uneventful camping so far?
Quite unfortunately, yes. However, I found myself being slightly entertained by the visage of a unique creature who passed by me some time ago. If I was to account it, maybe 24 hours, 48. It's hard to tell around here, honestly.
Ah, what kind of
What
creature?
did the figure look like?
Big, full of big spikes, cooled the very air that walked around it. I thought it quite unique. And then I also thought, my life is on the line, right? But, alas, I managed to walk away with my head upon my shoulders and a song in my heart.
That's very fortunate.
It's very fortunate indeed. However, it seems like the lot of you have found yourselves in a unfortunate situation.
Yep.
We're
tell.
just fine.
Just fine, wobbly-legged, and as well as covered in some god-awful changeling spores.
Yes, we ran into a mushroom ring, and the fairies decided to have a little fun.
As they are prone to do. Well, certainly you would deign to entertain me with a bit of a repast. You don't have to if you don't want to.
We could probably sit for a spell.
Well then, I will gladly play you all a wondrous song, hopefully in chances that your travels are a bit more fortunate.
Thanks.
Hmm.
That's actually very kind of you.
Thank you.
Yes. Let's see. So, I've heard many stories here within the Feyrealm, and I like to come here every so often when the time allows me. And as his head looks up, you begin to see a little bit of clouds begin to roil over the slight wind. Winry, you're very familiar with the smell that usually comes along with it, the familiar scent of petrichor.
Yep, she will probably tilt her snout up and take a sniff. Seems we may get some rain.
Well, rain is probably the best for a story like this. So, where to begin? What story to tell? That's right. The Fallen Kingdom. How many of you know of it?
There's a few in history's past, I'm sure.
Aye, but there is only one here within the Fae.
I don't believe I've heard the one about the Fey Kingdom falling.
Yes. Truly. As you see, as he pulls up this beautiful flute and he begins to play along, a bubble of air and magic and shapes begin to pour out of it. And you begin to see the images of two individuals as they dance upon the smoke, and the story is told. Long, long ago, as this realm once unshattered found itself with three beautiful queens. One who saw to the night, one who took care of the day, and the last to bear the very seasons. These three queens, these sisters, loved each other so. But one loved things far beyond its own boundaries. And then a man of light came and whisked her away. The dreams that she has always dreamed of, the sights she's always wanted to see. there beyond it, a land not unusual but beautiful. Upon her return, she spoke to her sisters, told them the stories and the sights she had seen, while one was quite responsive and welcomed this wisdom beyond the boundaries of the Fae. The other, the Queen of Seasons, found the notion of communing beyond this realm to be detestable. This created a bit of a rift between the sisters. But the sister of the day returned to that land with the Man of Light. And soon, the stories of why she had left this land for the Man of Light. Love, so grand, so great, so astoundingly powerful. However, for a Fey Queen to leave their realm unattended, thorns will grow, briars will extend, and the kingdom fell far, far into the reaches that could not ever be touched again. This Man of Light one day, unfortunately, also fell, as the gods had betrayed him, lied, and trapped him away. And in his desperation sent her back home, only for this queen to find her kingdom long since fallen to the Feyrealm, and thus looking to her sisters for respite. One of Seasons was the first to take up his sister out of pity, if not also a measure of superiority over her night sister. And then, in her depression, in her sadness, and in a lost bond from the realization she will never see her love again, she sunk into madness, into frivolities, and even attempted to try and tempt the Queen's King. Queen of Seasons was furious, but the damage had already been done. And thus, she expelled the first Unseelie. The Queen of the Darkness, the Air, saw pity upon her own sister, taking her in to see that she was heartbroken, lost, and betrayed. Like a lovebird, she expired. No kingdom of sun to return to, this land now locked in permanent twilight. Story of tragedy. But, in many ways, I think that sister might have tried to have hope. Well, I do hope that my story wasn't too saddening, but alas, it seems like the unusual travelers find themselves in need of good stories. What do all of you think happened in the end?
I don't know.
Certainly there must be theories.
Do you think possibly somebody has claimed the Fallen Kingdom?
It wouldn't be beyond the realm of possibility. There are powerful forces beyond us, beyond here.
Do you think it can be taken back?
Anything lost can be found again, and anything found can be taken.
I hear a lot of maybes in that. Winry will nod.
I'm starting to think that's the pattern here.
It is. Kind of have to think for yourself a lot here in the Feyrealm. Lots of riddles.
For if you do not think for yourself, it will gladly eat you up and then spit you out. I like to think that the Queen of the Night, she has only known heartbreak, betrayal, the offense of family abandoning family. And do you think that the Queen of Seasons might have been right to have punished her sister for a failed attempt at her own beloved? Do you think it might have gone too far? I wonder.
No, as it is, I don't have enough information to make any kind of decision on that. I can have an opinion.
Well, certainly
It may have been better for the sisters to support each other, but that's apparently something that's long since passed.
May so. What of the rest of you? Theories, ideas of this story?
Citra has her own theory, but she's not talking about it because that involves a part of her she doesn't want to talk about without getting him angry. I think she brought this up to Nyx back in the not the archives, but the Horde about this. So that's why she's just looking at Nyx like, I have theory, I'm not gonna say it out loud.
What was the theory? I cannot remember.
Mephistopheles, Fulcrum Acquisitions, that realm.
Oh.
Can't get into it without his permission, and it's also the way he's been able to basically be out of the Nine Hells.
Well, Nyx also hinted as like asking if it could be taken back.
Yeah.
And seeing if they can get information from that, and Nyx kind of nods their head.
Mm-hmm. But like, Citra's looking at Nyx going, this is the thing I was talking about.
Yeah, Nyx nods. It's just like, I understand. It was probably stolen and needs to be claimed back by the right person.
But who is the right person, one might ask?
Well, most of these stories end in either it being passed down, but if it's unable to do so by the owner themselves, then probably an heir is like the next best thing in a story.
Do you believe there to be an heir to the Queen of the Light, the Sun?
I mean,
It's been a very long time.
In a story, I would say there would have to be, if you want the story to conclude and not something so sad.
Oh, well, there's a
But if
lot
it's
of
true-
sad endings in a story. Have you ever been to Wallenstein? A lot of their stories end up being sad no matter what happens.
Yes, but that depends on what kind of story you want to tell.
That's true. I cannot disagree with that. But it sounds like you, of all people, are quite the hopeful one. Especially with your friend hiding in the shadows, As he kind of eyes you a bit, Eileen.
I wave.
It's nothing to be concerned of. It's just something she does.
Oh, trust you me, I've had quite the feeling before in which those who hide in the shadows are often ones that like to stay in them. As you see, as he pulls out with what looks like to be this small little brass trinket, as he just pops it open like a stopwatch. Well, seems like I need to be moving on soon.
I suppose then we should too.
Yes.
We appreciate the rest.
Yes.
And
Nothing
the tale,
wrong.
of course.
Of course. Well then, hopefully I get to tell another story when I see you unique bunch again. And see as he stands up and he waves a hand as the fire goes out and he slips the flute back into his jacket. Well then, without further ado, bid you all well.
It was
Nyx
nice
gives
meeting
a
you.
small bow.
And you see
Travel
as
safe.
as he fades off into the dark forest, a bit of a skip to his step, as Ollie Demora makes his way into the unknown again.
Nyx, I'm still thinking the same thing.
I know. I'm wondering if it can be possible to still take it from him without needing to deal with him.
I highly doubt it.
I don't know. Fey
Well,
rules are pretty solid when they
Yeah,
want to
but
be.
we also just made basically like a neutral center with all that, and we don't want to destroy it just as it starts.
Eh.
Just keep in mind.
Well, it's kind of too bad because we kind of need
Oh,
more
I know.
allies here.
I'm aware. I'm just saying let's not take a pure chaotic route. Is all I'm saying.
It's not a pure chaotic route if it's the only route that we're seeing right now. Do you have any other means of reclaiming that place and have Helen take it over and us have allies in the Feyrealm?
Helena.
Using an offshoot of her name.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant. I was just trying to make sure you actually had it right. I'm sorry. Helen. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. We're all looking at Canis then for that, huh?
I miss my wife.
Single
We'll
tear.
find her. We'll find her, don't worry.
He saved
When
my
he hands him
life!
another snack.
I think maybe things might be a little bit more clear once we find his wife.
Let's find his wife.
I
Onward
think we
then.
might actually, with this information though, despite me being here, we may, very slim may, make friends with the Unseelie Queen if we help Helen.
This is the Feyrealm. It seems anything
Yeah.
can happen here.
Given the story.
Because it seems like this sister in particular really cared for the other one.
Yeah. Gotta keep that hope.
You keep doing that. I will make sure to keep thoughts in mind for all the other angles.
Hope and realism balanced.
Yeah.
It's good to keep a balance.
Well then, Eileen, you assist this party as you all begin to push on. And as you march forward into the dark, as the twilight begins to leave behind you, this place becomes cool and oppressive. As you, Eileen, and all the memory that you have of how to get to this place, you feel dangerously close. As you pass by one of the trees, you notice that the deep, dark etchings of Fey magic and here you stand at the very gates of the Unseelie kingdom.
Are we even prepared to go forward?
Are we?
As ready as I'll ever be.
I'm asking all of you.
Short of suddenly finding a clean stream where we can wash off these spores, I suppose this is the best we can be.
As Salazar said, better for our anonymity.
Oh. Wait, wouldn't prestidigitation clean the spores off of you?
That's smart.
How about you give that a try, Salazar?
I thought we were using it as a disguise.
Arya will use prestidigitation.
Yeah, I'll do it too. Just try and clean
Teacher
it.
just had a thought!
Unfortunately, the effects of these spores last for a time limit. Even after cleaning them off, it stays until the time limit is up.
Well, at least you're
Such
clean.
luck.
It was a thought.
It was a good thought.
It does, however, make our disguises less obvious if we're not covered in shape-changing spores.
That's true. Go ahead and clean everyone off, I guess.
Are you ready to step in front of your wife like this?
No.
It's like it's supposed to be a heartfelt moment, and she just busts out laughing.
She would.
If she doesn't love you for who you are, then that sucks.
I'm pretty sure she'll be very amused by this.
It's so crazy how this even happened. Like, aren't most of us just, like, immune to this kind of thing? I suppose not.
If Helena does see me like this...
Up to be.
If Helena does see me like this, I will never hear the end of it.
Okay, so Salazar's like,
why
yes!
For good or bad.
I guess we gotta get a move on then. Oh no.
Scowling down at you from on top of Wenry's head.
Teacher just whispers over, you're enjoying this, aren't you? She's talking to you, Connor.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I'm making the best of it.
Understood.
Not sure if enjoying is the right word.
Amused?
Oh, I got a quick question here, Aaron.
Yes.
When Salazar changed, did he keep his skeletal arm?
Yes.
That stays.
Neat.
It's just a dwarven skeletal arm now.
Yes.
It's just thicker, square.
Alright.
Dense.
So, do you guys pass through the gates, through the threshold?
Oh, yeah, we kind of have to.
Yeah.
As you do, as all of you are met with an immense rush of air.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Poor Tara's sound again.
Yeah.
I was wondering where that was coming from.
As
It's okay.
this immense rush is met with an intense, dark feeling over each and every one of your shoulders as something incorporeal begins to surround each and every one of you. More importantly, Eileen and Nix. As you hear, so you have both come back. A lost little rabbit that I wish didn't have to run away so soon.
Sorry.
And the other one, so bold.
Apologies.
What have you come here for?
To visit someone and to allow someone else to visit them. I'm looking up at Canis for a moment. We wish to visit Queen. Okay, now Ray is forgetting the name all of a sudden. Helena.
You gave the name Helen as an alternative, but I don't know if
Yeah.
you want to use that.
Yeah.
Well, the Unseelie Queen knows who that is.
Yeah, the Unseelie Queen knows who it is.
Okay.
We may have a opportunity for a family member to receive something that is rightfully theirs.
You feel as that coalescence as it crawls over your skin. I wonder if I should still bring you low. You are the one I truly wish dead the most.
I understand. But I do have important things that I need to make sure that is done. For the safety of both of our realms.
As it kind of just crawls upon you, it also feels like it's touching the tethers between you and Eileen. What is this? You have taken
leave her
something
be.
from me. Relieve
I don't believe
yourself of
taken
my
is-
chains. Eileen. Be a good girl. And bow before your queen.
No.
And there is a sudden rush of violent air as it begins to try and cut to all of you before you hear the shout of enough begins to echo throughout the forest.
Wenry will use her new generous height to look around.
Citra and Citra and Wedry both got a little taller, just like, oh.
As you see, peering through the clearing, lowering the bow and just almost as if flowing through the very air itself, Canis, the familiar visage of your wife.
We found your wife!
And with that, so we're going to go ahead and end today's session.
Yay! Wife
Yay.
found.
Wife found.
Hooray!
I'll never hear the end of it if she sees me like this 2 minutes later. Damn it.
The Feyrealm heard your bullshit, went, alright, bet!
So with that, we're going to be having Caitlin back for the next several sessions. So we'll be having a full table next week. And we'll be getting into more Fae bullshit as there is a very angry Archfey to deal with first.
I think you're in trouble, Canis.
Yeah.
I've had to deal with one before.
Knowing this, she's got complete control over the situation.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just saying, if Citra just flashbangs the whole Unseelie court.
I don't know if it will work here because this
No.
is air and darkness area. Who knows? So it is your own domain being brought in. So
Yeah.
good experiment.
Something tells me it won't work that way.
Flashbangs the crowd.
Flat right. So first and foremost, I did want to thank Uzu for joining us for the next few weeks as well.
Yay!
As things are going to be very interesting because this is also to close Eileen's storyline that we started in Vale. So fun!
Yay!
Yay!
Also, was not expecting Eileen to become Nyx's champion, but that's really cool. And Nyx is like,
I
okay,
love
yeah.
that.
Yay!
You get your jackalope. Woohoo!
Yeah.
I have a jackalope.
All right.
That
so,
was such an excited little sound.
So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead, jump on into some quick personal announcements, and then we will be heading off. As for me, I am now absolutely sure that the free run episode has finally been released because the lit flats have been done. I'm just doing sound effect and music, and that's it. It's out. So expect more videos to be coming along very, very soon over on the main channel, which also means now that that's done, I am live streaming again at this point. So, check out, AV Shien over on Twitch, where you'll be seeing me hang out with all of my friends who join me, as I play some Final Fantasy XIV and probably some other games that I've been really putting off for a little too long. I'm thinking of adding a certain retro game to my repertoire. It's my favorite video game of all time, known as Breath of Fire. Classical JRPG. I hope that you guys enjoy it. I'm looking forward to it. So,
The Dragon JRPG.
Yeah. I wonder where a lot of my ideas came from. Anyways. That being said, I think that's all the announcements that I have for now. Aside from, please do go check out the Shein shop. Buy a dice tray or get one of our miniatures, so that way I don't have to have it in the apartment anymore. That being it, Connor, how you now?
That's me. They can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, and Blue Sky at Distortion Devil. You can find all of my TTRPG-centric content over at youtube.com/DevilsAndDiceRolls and patreon.com/DevilsAndDiceRolls. And that's basically all I got for right now. Blue!
Hi, it's me, it's Blue Cosmote. I don't have much, I can't say much because everything is for the next campaign, so that's all NDA at this current time because no spoilers are allowed. However, I do stream now weekly on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and also Sundays at 11 a.m. It's mostly just art because I can't get OBS to behave with games right now. But hopefully maybe in the future I'll do things like Repo and stuff. I want to. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. I'm bad at it, but at least it's funny. So yeah, other than that, I do hide out in streams, and yeah, if you want to see where most of my stuff is posted, it is my name Blue Kazanate on Blue Sky. That is the main spot. So yeah, that's all I got. So I'm gonna go throw it over to Mel. Grandpa, wake up.
Bruh. You can find my Twitch, Twitter, and Blue Sky at Sir Malervik, and occasionally I do pop in my friend streams where you can just find me there. But beyond that, I got nothing else to announce, so off to you, Tara.
You can...
Whoa!
Still just working on stuff and nothing great to announce. So that's all that.
Hi, I'm Ray, also known as Key Ink and Keyligraphy Inc. on various platforms, including Blue Sky and Tumblr. Still working hard at Suitor Armor stuff for that season finale, as well as working on commissions and trying to get some animated emotes done. I may be able to stream those if I'm not too busy, but we will see. Otherwise, I'll be hanging out, like lurking in friends' chats and stuff like that. And that be's all me. Passing on to you, Kendra.
Hi everyone, I'm Kendra, also known as Transient Day on Blue Sky and Tumblr. Not much going on my end, same as usual, schoolwork primarily, but I do recommend you go to the shop because I spent a lot of time painting the minis that we were selling for Tiamat, and I'm really proud of how it turned out, and I really hope you guys like it. Aside from that, Aaron, thank you for using my idea that I posed to you months ago.
I've been waiting and saving this one. I wanted it to be for this.
I told it to him as just a funny little thing. Hey, I wonder if that would happen in a game. Huh, that'd be fun. And then I promptly forgot about it. And then he started this, and it's just like, wait a second!
This bastard!
After you described Salazar and Citra changing, I thought you were going to turn me into a gnome, so I wasn't far off with my guess.
No, you are not.
Oh my god.
Gnome, you are not.
But yes, aside from that, I'm just gonna pass it on to Uzu.
That's me. Hi, I'm Roguzu on Blue Sky, Twitter, Twitch, and also Patreon. I do art all the time, always. You want a commission of your characters kissing or fighting something? I'll do it. And I am also now working on a comic series that it will for now just be posted on my Patreon Discord, but will soon become public again, and I'm very excited about that.
Yeah. And also, you're joining us for the next campaign.
That
I am.
is.
Yeah.
I've already got your art done.
I'm so excited.
All right. Well, then, that being said, nothing else pressing?
Like, subscribe, sponsor.
Yes,
of course.
please check out our sponsors.
Yes. All right, then. Well, then, that being said, thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Stay safe out there. And as always, see you next Sunday. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.